Hello everybody and welcome to the stream! How are you guys doing? Welcome in, welcome in! Why is my game not being captured? Hello? How weird. Oh my goodness! Geek, thank you so much for the 7 months! Oh my gosh! Well, look at the 7 months. That is over half a year. Thank you for all the amazing streams, dear. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for being here all the time. Thank you. Hold on, something weird is going on with my main capture. Because it does show that it should be capturing. But it's not visible. Ah! There we go. I just had to re-enter the window for some reason. We don't question it. We don't question OBS/Windows stuff. And Geeks, thank you so much again. 7 months is insane. I don't even... Is it even that long already? It seems so unreal. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you. Oh my, oh my. Also, hold on. Congratulations on Bach getting first, Darf getting second, and Ross getting third. Let's go! And hi there, Cass, and hi there, Cookie. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh boy, I am kind of scared because of this weekend, because I have quite a lot of stuff planned that regards my workspace, because this weekend is finally the day I'm going to get a standing desk, but that also means I have to get everything unplugged, remove everything from my current desk. I mean, essentially this desk is just going to be repurposed into a standing desk because it's a self-made desk with like a very massive wooden plate. And we're just going to remove like the legs and stuff and replace it with a standing desk motor essentially. But I just hope and pray that everything is going to work out fine and that by Monday everything is going to be done, like the desk itself. My computer should be set up again. And I just hope there's not going to be some sort of scuff because of, you know, unplugging everything and setting everything up again. Because you know how Technic loves to be, so we might encounter some scuff on Monday. I have to figure out a way to really test streams, maybe. I don't know how others do that. I know a friend of mine has like a second account where he does test streams on. So it's basically nobody follows him, nobody is there, and it is just for him to see if everything works out fine. So yeah, I also have to figure out how I'm going to do that. Hello? Why can I not talk to Dana? Hello? Did I discover a bug maybe? Oh, now she's moving too. Dana, stop. Okay, weird. At least now we can talk to her. Fine. I do hope the weekend goes well. Yeah, me too, me too. Woohoo, watching yesterday's VOD kept my streak nice. I'm at 72 stream streak, that's crazy. You're gonna break your entire stream setup, probably. Probably, as is tradition, yes. Was gonna say Tia and technology just does not go together. What? Excuse me? How mean? I like technology. It's going to be fine, I swear. It's going to be fine. That she says, and on Monday I probably have to cancel stream because nothing works. Oh, when I talked to Rals about that too, I was like, honestly, I hope everything goes well. If not, I probably have to cancel stream on Monday. Are we going to make a build together stream? Nothing works except for the audio, and you can hear me scream while everything is going to be rebuilt. I'm not mean, I'm just telling the truth. Yeah, Kappa.
I do morning bread deliveries every day. My sister's bread fresh as out of the oven is the best thing in the world.
I bet it is. I mean, I'm honestly also tinkering with like a new layout because my perfectionism is going crazy with this layout. I love it so much. I love the aesthetic, but one thing that really bothers me about this particular layout is it feels like there is a lot of empty space in this layout for some reason. I don't know why the maker or the creator of this layout decided to do that, because if I just hide the info widgets right, there is like so much stuff behind between like the top and the bottom, and the chat is also like super big. And I have discovered yesterday while I was looking through like the folders of this layout, because I was just figuring, is there a way to tweak this a little bit to maybe make the chat a little bit smaller, or just... I also don't understand why at the bottom of the layout there is also so much space. Because for me, as someone who also did graphic design and stuff, for me those follower and everything else should be at least a little bit further down. And I would love to have more space for the game itself too. And I discovered that this layout actually comes with single elements. Not very well done, I have to say, because the maker of this layout actually just took the elements as they are on the screen with like a resolution of, you know, 1920 to 1080. Which makes it a little bit more complicated to scale because it's just not only the little widget. But it works, and I'm currently just trying to set this up a little bit. I mean, I can show you even if you want to. It's going to look a little bit scuffed because I have not like done anything else aside from tinkering with the layout. And it looks like this, essentially. I know the chat is scuffed, but we would have more space for the game itself. The chat would be a little bit smaller. I hope I can fix the chat at least so that it looks right. And also the names that are scrolling through would be a little bit smaller too. But I think that would just give us more space for the game itself. It looks a little bit neater, and I think it also gives my PNG tube a little bit more breathing room, and maybe my head is then not going to just cut off everything the chat says at the beginning. But yeah, it is getting there. But I'm really happy that I can at least tinker with the layout a little bit more and make it more personal to myself, which is nice. So that's at least really good. When I switched out my desk, nothing changed. As long as you shut down your PC and plug everything back in where it was, you'll be fine. Yeah, I hope so too, Saber, but my setup is like insanely big at least ever since I started streaming. It has been growing and growing and growing. And some things, like my microphone, for example, and everything, I have to really double check if Windows really recognizes everything. And I have a little, very cheap Stream Deck that I got just to test out a Stream Deck. And I hope that this is also going to be fine if unplugged or not. Because some things that are just a little bit more sensible to being unplugged might be screwing with things, and I just hope Windows does not do any shenanigans. I also have like multiple keyboards on my computer. I have a remote for drawing and stuff. I have a lot of like tiny things that can mess up the setup essentially if it's not done right. And I just hope it's just going to be plug and play, and that I just have to unplug everything and plug back in and everything works just fine. I just hope that is going to be the case and that I don't have to worry about anything dumb. Plus, I have to photograph my preamp, so in case moving might move some of my settings, that I can just recreate it. Because that one is very analog and not digital, so if I just, for example, turn one of the buttons into on one side because I move it over, or it just, you know, gets caught in a cable or whatever, those are like the little things I'm talking about that can be or can create scuff. I mean, I'm also going to probably label all my cables so that I just really don't have to do much and just put everything back in where it belongs. Until the fact you move the PC and one of the PC parts inside decides to come a bit loose and you can start the PC. Yep, for example. Yeah, Windows changes my mic output sound settings constantly every time I swap something or replug things. Exactly, and that is the scuff I'm talking about. You never know what Windows is up to, or if, like Geek said, sometimes if you move something, maybe a little cable gets loose or whatever, or you also know how it is with like HDMI cables or whatever cables, USB or whatnot. Sometimes they decide to randomly not function anymore if you unplug them and plug them back in because they have not been moved for years, for example. And maybe they're just so old that the slightest movement is just going to break, like, the copper inside or whatever. It is crazy. And then you have to go and figure out what is wrong, actually. Is it the plug? Is it the cable itself? Is it maybe the software? Is it the hardware? I just hope it's going to work fine. If not, you're going to see me cry on Monday, which is probably as entertaining as it should be. Okay, back to the game. You said you're the You said you're the delivery girl for Munchie Bakery, right? There we go.
Yep. I bring fresh bread to everyone every morning. Cleanest bread tastes the best when it's just out of the oven, so timing is everything.
Isn't it tiring though? You help in the shop during the day too.
Nope, not at all. I love running. When I see people smile after getting their bread, it makes all the hard work worth it. Plus, I hear so many interesting stories while making deliveries.
Interesting stories?
Uh-huh. Gossip all from all around the village.
Really? I've never heard any. Like what?
Okay, here's one I heard recently. Rex swore he saw a giant noisy bird in the green forest.
A giant noisy bird?
Yep. This big. It showed up and screamed so loud his ears rang for days. He said it must have swallowed a steam engine.
Oh, I think I know what bird that is. Guess it's still lurking in the green forest, huh?
Every delivery comes with new stories. It's so fun. Sometimes I even wonder. Never mind. Anyway, I love delivering. And Ellie, you should drop by the bakery sometime. I'll be there.
I will. I had my GPU come like a tiny bit loose, Boom PC would not turn on, and my mic is one with like 5 different use cases and volume output, and every time I have to go disable this, disable that to fix it. Oh gosh. That is so annoying. Yeah, I don't know why, but mics can be really, I would say divas. Divas is, I think, a really good word to describe anything that is audio related. And let's not even start talking network stuff. Like, NAS servers, printers, those are devil's work. One day they work, one day they don't. On one computer they work, on the other they don't, even though you're doing the exact same thing, and I just hope that this is also going to work fine. I mean, funnily enough, when was it? I think at the beginning of this week. I was wondering why my Steam Deck did not work properly anymore. It was very weird. It worked fine on Friday and stuff, and then on Monday, all of a sudden, it just did not work properly anymore. I could not do any transitions in OBS, like, you know, to the BRB screen or whatever. And I was really confused why. And I was just looking through OBS, looking through my Steam Deck, and I could send my raid messages just fine. So I figured, okay, something must have been up between the connection of my Steam Deck and my OBS stand, because OBS was working fine. I could do transitions there. My Steam Deck, every other shortcut worked fine except for the OBS shortcuts. And, you know, I just tried to recreate my steps. I checked my IP. I checked the IP in OBS. And so far, it was looking good, actually, until I noticed something. My IP numbers, like the last couple of digits, changed. And I was sitting there like, eh? Wait, what? Why on earth did my IP address change? I didn't do anything over the weekend. What on earth happened? And I was just so confused how that can even happen, you know, changing like a computer's IP ID address. It was like, eh? Okay, I just copy pasted it and it worked fine again. And I was wondering like, how on earth did that happen? And then I talked to my boyfriend. And he was doing some network shenanigans over the weekend. Like, he tried to set up, like, a local Minecraft server. So all the computers would be connected to that. So we had, like, more rendering distance and whatnot. And apparently, while he tried some stuff to make it work, he accidentally reset, like, the IP on my computer. So it didn't change much, but just enough that if you had to put in your ID somewhere, your IP somewhere manually, you would have to copy paste it again, right? And I was just like, how did you do that? And he was just like, I don't know. I didn't even know that was possible. But he apparently unplugged like the network cable and stuff and just tried different things with the network in general. So somehow the network just changed, and I didn't know that. I was just sitting here like, how on earth did that happen? What? Why? So yeah, gotta love network shenanigans. Oh, yes, Elvin is also done. Let's go. Welcome, Ellie. I'm an actor that has long left the stage. My play had a nice ending. The current play is your play, Ellie, and you're doing well in it. I was meant to be watching, but before I knew it, I joined you on the stage. I'm not supposed to do so, but I simply couldn't resist the protagonist's charisma. I will probably keep joining you in the performance. Please forgive the arrogance of a mere audience member. You're fine. Consider this a flower I throw on stage. Yay! Oh, another gift. Nice, thank you. Alvin, you used to work in a troupe? Why did you turn from an apprentice witch to a troupe member? I've always been interested in culture born from witches and humans, and Hylian can be considered the best place to experience such artistic cultures. Musicians sing on every street, performances are given on stages of every size. Poets and novelists discuss literature in every tavern, and all of these render witches inspirations to create items. It sounds so fun! You've made me even more curious! However, everything will cause greater hunger if oversupplied. I gradually grew tired of cultures that pursued stylish improvisations. Just when my frustration was accumulating, I ran into a small stage built in a basement. An actor, whose name I had never heard of, was playing a monodrama there. To be honest, it was not a fancy performance. I could hardly hold back my laugh when I saw those wooden props patched with paper. However, that actor knew what he was supposed to do on stage. It was an original play, but it was perfect delivery, but his perfect delivery surpassed all the famous plays I'd watched. It was a eureka moment for me. I thought I could build an unprecedented stage for him. Okay, cool. Okay, that's it. Good to know, fine with me. But it means we are actually done with Alvin too, which is nice. So from the old ones, it's only Rex that is missing. And he is always a little bit troublesome to find. But will do. Will do. I just try to talk to him whenever I see him and I think of talking about him. To him. English hard. Oh, you're maxed out already. I don't have to play with you. Hi, Rex. Let me chit-chat again with you. Bam. And let's talk to a knight.
Good night. May I write a letter to our next villager to be? Oh, look at you, Ellie. You're so excited. This is amazing. Before I noticed, we're having another household already. We have 2 more vacant houses, right? Again, I need to pick one of them. It's so hard to decide. Relax. Everyone will return eventually. Take your time and think it over.
Yep, I will. Can I talk to the girls about any of the villagers is the question? Nope, so I can just pick whatever I want. Which is a fair point. Yes, I'm ready to decide, and I think I'm going to get with Theo.
I want to write Theo, who will live at Nana the Tailor's farmhouse. Someone young could make a good companion for Rubram. Nice choice. As always, I'll have Aria deliver the letter. Then I go ask Kyle to repair the house just like always. I stand that procedure. Excellent.
Yep. So, is Kyla in? No, she's at her home. I figured it would be time for her to go to Arden to eat and drink. Okay, I'm just gonna skip to that because it is just going to be the very same as always. And what do I need to gather? Or rather, how much? 30! Holy! Okay. We're going to the Starlight Cave immediately. And we're going to start gathering branches, stones, and mud, apparently. Like it should be. But honestly, I am so excited for this weekend. Because I've been waiting to... Oh, you can also get ingredients through that. Cool. I've been really waiting to get a standing desk for quite a while now. For my main computer. And it is finally there. I mean, I wanted to do it like a couple of weeks ago, but sadly something came up so I couldn't do it. And I honestly am not sure how long it's going to take to, you know, just completely change the desk and change the whole setup. Because I have to essentially switch 2 computers with each other too. Because we have like a dual computer setup where we can just play with each other like side by side. And the thing with that is I have to move to the left because I'm currently in like the corner of the desk and you cannot really do a standing desk right here because the roof is just too low where I am, so I would not be able to use... I mean, I can stand, yes, but not if there is a walking pad under my feet. So that would be a little bit counterproductive because I do want to use the walking pad if possible too. And we have to... yeah, switch the setups. We have to cut the PC in half, the desk in half. And there's a lot to do. And hopefully we can set everything up until Monday again. And that nothing's going to bother us this weekend. So yeah, just be prepared that maybe I need to cancel the stream on a short notice if I'm not going to be able to finish everything by Monday morning. But technically it should work out, because the plan is to even finish tomorrow again or on Sunday. But it really depends on if things go smoothly, and I rather plan ahead like a lot of time to spare than to not have enough. Because I'm going to, after the stream ends, I'm basically going to already start dismantling my computer. At least after dinner. So that is done, so we can just do the desk tomorrow, and maybe we can already put everything together tomorrow as well. Which would be nice. Oh, I already have 30. Ooh, that was quicker than I thought it would be. So yeah, that's that. And maybe if I have enough time, I can also finish my improved layout for the stream until Monday. But that is going to be a long stretch because setting up the layout is going to take a while. I mean, I was thinking about maybe doing it this morning too, but I only had like 30 minutes left until the stream started, and I figured it might not be the best idea to do that kind of stuff like on such a short notice, because 30 minutes is not a lot. And if I want to really switch to the slightly improved layout, I have to make sure that everything else is also done. So the resizing of the chat, the replacement of like the goals and whatnot. And if let's just say I would have started doing that and I would have run out of time, then we would essentially have a half-done overlay by the start of the stream, and that's something I don't want. I want to have enough time to really, really finish it and not just half-ass it. And 30 minutes before the stream is definitely not enough time to do that. Absolutely not. There have been a couple of times where I tried to do stuff like that on very short notice before the stream, and I'm so happy that I'm a person who usually does like some backups when it comes to changing overlays and whatnot, so I could just turn off stuff or just switch to the previous layout if need be. But that's not always possible. Because sometimes you have to... Can you not move all the time? Thank you. Because sometimes it's just not possible to do that. Depending on the situation. I mean, I've been like... It was so funny. I've been in the Austrian Streamers podcast, right? And we were just talking about like things, like you know, general things that are day-to-day basis. And I've heard a story that there was one person who decided to completely change their whole capture card setup, I don't know, 30 minutes before the stream. And I was like, what? Like, they want to install a whole capture card and everything 30 minutes before the stream, and this caused like major problems apparently. And I was like, oh my goodness, okay. I mean, that is not my decision, it is their decision, but that is a very big change. And usually if you do stuff like that, I highly recommend you should test the stuff before you start streaming too. Because otherwise it is just going to be such a bummer if nothing works and you go live and things are just not working at all. Because for example, I was just playing around with my overlay, right? And for some reason, my main game capture got broken before the stream, which I did not expect. But that thankfully is a very quick fix, so it wasn't that big. I just had to reopen it essentially, so that was fine. But in other cases, fixes like this tend to be more complicated, so you really have to be careful. And I don't know, I just don't want that kind of stress before my stream too. So usually if I'm already very close to the stream, I either do something that can be paused very easily and just resumed later on. Or I just do stuff that is already like a routine of mine. Like reading mails or whatever is just on my agenda that day. But I never ever try to do something completely brand new right before the stream, because that is just going... Usually that is just calling for disaster. At least most of the times. In general, the last couple of weeks were so interesting on my part. I've like seen so many cool things happening. And I have also like had a lengthy talk with a friend of mine. I think, was it yesterday? No, it was 2 days ago. Because we were talking about the topic of, you know, streamer anxiety. Anxiety is something every streamer has, especially if you want this to be something you want to do for a living. So you tend to compare yourself to other streamers and do research, right? And you want to know why certain streamers do better than you do and whatnot. And I have had this one occasion where I've been following a creator, which I love them. They're just so sweet. I like them a lot and so on. But for some reason, whenever I read their name, it just gave me anxiety. Which was very fascinating to me because usually that did not happen. But it was a fairly new streamer too at that point, and I felt like, hey, they are doing so much better than I am. They're growing so much quicker than I am, but why? I don't understand. And we were talking about exactly that kind of a thing too, because they are going through like a very rough patch at the moment, and I was also like talking about that exact thing with him. And honestly, I told him, if you have someone like this, like I, for example, have this one person that I, for some reason, every time I see them go live, I get anxiety. Because I really like their content. I want my content to be very similar to them, essentially. Like, very cozy and whatnot. But for some reason, they gave me anxiety. And even though I didn't like that idea, but I actually began to unfollow this person because, not because they did something wrong, I followed them with my private account so I can still, you know, support them and that they wouldn't lose like a follower. And I'm not really on my private account a lot, but anyways. And it was just, okay, I am like a lot of times on my Celestia account, of course, because I try to improve the stream and whatnot. And I told him, hey, this one person, I really had to unfollow them because my brain could just not understand why I felt that way and why this particular person gave me anxiety, even though I loved their content so much. So that is a tip, actually, that really, really helped me. Even though it sounds like a little bit dumb in my opinion. But sometimes it is just a good idea to just cut something out of your day-to-day list if it gives you an anxiety. But funnily enough, I figured out that most of the time my anxiety when it comes to streaming and stuff like that comes from not understanding or not knowing why someone is, for example, growing quicker than I am if we're started during a similar time and whatnot. And whenever I discover the reason why, the anxiety just vanishes, like immediately, which is for me like so fascinating. And that is just my slightly autistic brain probably that is just going like, oh hey, that is exactly why this person is more successful, and then suddenly I understand why this is. There's a logical reason behind this, and yeah, it just makes so much more sense all of a sudden, and my anxiety is just gone. Because, for example, a lot of times I'm like, oh yeah, this person does well because, I don't know, because they have a VTuber model that looks really good, or this person does better because they already have like a huge YouTuber or a TikTok or Instagram following. Or this person, I don't know, is better because they are doing commissions and whatnot, and they have like not a big social media presence, but they do have local presences or whatever. It is just very fascinating to see the reasons why other people's are more successful than you. But my anxiety, thankfully, just vanishes once I understand the why behind it. And that is something we have been talking about a lot, especially on the topic of anxiety. And for me, it is just, I don't know why, it was just such a relief, I guess, to see that I have found a tool to handle that kind of thing better on stream, I would say. Without, you know, I don't know how you would say it, without ruining myself, essentially, maybe. It's very hard to say. But at least that is one of the ways I deal with stuff like that. And it worked out fine. And whenever I figure out the hows and whys and why some other Twitch streamer gives me anxiety, even though they did nothing wrong, right? I can just re-follow them again and just have them in my follow list. And I'm just... It sounds silly, but I'm always proud if that kind of stuff happens. If there's like, oh hey, you got over your anxiety at this part. Amazing, great. Also, before I read that letter, let me just hydrate.
Alright. Feeling tired? Have a donut! Did that sound too much like a marketing slogan? Anyway, you've helped me open a bakery in the village, and I wanted to repay you. Sugary foods are believed to improve one's mood, so I'm sending you the sweetest donut on the menu. Please enjoy! Sincerely, owner of Wisteria's #1 bakery. Let's go, we have a donut. This is Rubram. There are things that don't work out. I try hard, but I keep failing. I almost gave up, but then I decided to finish what I've begun. Ellie, I will succeed in the end. Aww. Rubram saddened by the collapse of his sandcastle. Aww. Oh, precious baby boy. Okay, I will see if I can find Erin in the library today. I hope I can. So we can progress that one west. And I'm also going to pair my broom, of course. There we go. But yeah, that was essentially a lot of the things that happened. Wait, kurz, wait, kurz, Germanish for the win. It can be exchanged for freshly baked donut. Yeah, I will do that. I don't need that weird fur anymore, so I'll keep that there. I still have to get more of the jelly shell. And then we should be basically done with the Starlit Cave stuff for the museum. And yeah. Then we can start focusing on the potions again. At least that is my plan. So move that over there. Okay, perfect. And back to the village we go. Zoom! Okay, I hope Erin is going to be at the library. No, she's at the bakery eating stuff. Which is fine, although I wish she wouldn't. Okay, hold on. Can I not talk to you? Okay, now, this time it worked. Okay, okay. Kleina's donuts are my absolute favorite! Especially her carrot donuts! You have to try them! They're delicious! I will, I promise. Okay, is Rex in town? Probably not. Oh! Hey, Saber! Thank you for the huggies! Enjoy your lurk! I appreciate it. Okay, hold on. I want to... Wait. Oh. I just want to see if she has any... new... Oh. Interesting. And new furniture? Oh, the Wisteria one looks actually so pretty. Actually, I think I'm going to get that. Yes, and I think I'm going to even buy 2 of these. Yep. Okay, cool. Thank you. And hi to Neutral! Stella Elixir, the productivity rush drink, may or may not cause zoomies. Please refer to your doctor or pharmacist. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by again. I really appreciate it. Hello. Hold on. I have to go down this elevator, I believe. Yes, nice. I'm good. Had a nice birthday yesterday. It was your birthday yesterday.
Oh my gosh! Happy birthday! A little bit late, but yay! I really hope you had some fun. How do you encapitalize? How do you do that? I wonder at the same time. Do they need to warm up at the same time maybe? Is that it? Probably? Oh yeah! Oh, okay. So there's a timing thing. Good to know. Yeah, I had some fun. I did get to debut a modder. Wait, I had some fun. I did get to debut a modder I had since mid-December. Modder? Model! Ooh! How are you doing today? I'm doing great! I want to see the model! Show me, show me, show me! I want to see, I want to see, I want to see! No, I'm not a nosy person. What do you mean? This is so cool. I did not know. If I would have known, I would stop by. Oh, now I feel bad. Oh no. Hold on. Over there. And the VOD is up like in 1 hour and 10 minutes. It got shown. Oh, okay, okay. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hi to Kitomi! Hello, how are you doing? Welcome in! Hold on, let me use, you said 110 is the timestamp. I love that model! That looks so cool! That actually looks so funny. I love it. I love the mixture out of 3D and 2D. Very well made. Oh, cool. I actually don't mention this stuff because I don't want to do any uninvited staff promotion. Yeah, I totally get that. I totally get that. But honestly, if you have like a big event like this, you can totally like write me in like my DMs or maybe one of my mods and ask if it's okay. Because while I don't want my Discord server to be like a huge self-promotion platform where people just always just post, hey, I'm live, hey, I'm live, hey, I'm live, I do want to support people's events and whatnot if possible. And what's the worst that can happen? That I say no, right? I'm doing better now that my migraine is finally gone after 9 hours of sleep. Oh my gosh, migraine sucks so hard. But I'm so happy that you're doing better, Kitomi. That's great. I'm so sorry about your migraine. I am lucky enough, I've never had like a real migraine. I get like, you know, stiff neck, head aches, I would say. But I have never had a migraine. But I know a lot of people who have. And it is what I hear about like migraines and stuff. It is just awful. So I really, really feel with you. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I'm already ready for the weekend because I already told my chat before I plan to just demolish my workstation and rebuild it. So that's my biggest thing I have this weekend, and I'm really, really excited. I've been looking forward to this for quite a while. And I'm feeling really, really hyped. Wait, does it? Okay, it vanishes if I switch over, okay. But that's no problem. Also, we are done with the Starlit Cave stuff, so I can go up here. And then we can finish it. Let's go! very gremlin-like and it was pretty cheap. Nice. It fits the Mimic's aesthetic, so it's perfect. I wrote no one. Wait, what? I wrote no. Oh, you wrote no one. Oh no. I had to end stream early because of it. Oh no. Also, you know what, you two? Let me give you guys a shout out. First, Neutral. These guys check out Neutral's channel. He has debuted a very fun model. And wait a second. Hold on. Something's not right. Why is my shoutout widget not working? That is weird. Wait, let me do a test shoutout. Huh. The test shoutout worked. Hold on. Let's try again with Hitomi. That is really weird. The test shoutout works, but not the chat shoutout. That is very odd. I have to check that. Shoutout, no. What on earth? My... Think about the head patties! The moment you did the head patties, the sun just went out outside for some reason. It's just gone. Oh, and there it comes back, okay? But why is the shoutout not working? That is so weird. Because, like I said, when I click the test streamer, it works, but it doesn't work if I shout at somebody from the chat. But it used to work. What if I shout at myself? It even shows up in my stream elements, but it doesn't show up in my OBS. That is really weird. Okay, I have to note that down. Then I have to fix my shoutout widget. Because that is something very odd. Maybe I just have to reload the source or something and it works then, but tech stuff. And hi to Alex! Welcome to the stream! And you're welcome for the shadows. Please check out Neutral and Kitomi. They are wonderful people and their streams are so much fun. Make sure to give them a follow. It's completely free and would help them out a lot, I bet. I noticed problem with audio sources, but visuals, huh? I know, right? It is very weird because I can see if I shout out myself or any of you in the chat, I can see it in stream elements, but it does not show up in OBS for some reason. So I just need to test what broke because it worked fine before that. I mean, it's been a while since we tried to shout somebody out, but yeah. Big Sis, I have a question. Are they safe for my age? I don't know. Kitomi, I don't think so. But I don't know everybody's age restrictions. I'm sorry. You would need to check that out yourself. That's fine. Okay. Also, Alex, one thing I'm always wondering is you're always using emotes, but never mine. Oh, very rarely. Oh, I'm gonna go eat now. Be right back, Bixes. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Take care. Okay, hold on. I think I have to double check at home what kind of things I already have in my chests. But yeah, widgets are sometimes really weird. I mean, most of the time they work out fine, but I don't understand why the shouted widget is not working properly. Like I said, one thing at a time, I will figure it out. I am sure about that. Okay, hold on. I think this is one of the things I need, yes. So that's that. Cloud blue. Oh wait, the cloud bloom jelly I already have, right? Yeah. But still. These new emotes are special. Special things need to be treated with care and not be overused because somehow I can destroy anything if I use it too much. What? Okay. Mine? Well, I set my stream to profanity so I can say freaking so on and sexual content just so there is no ads in my stream. Okay. Okay. Fair point. Fair point. Okay, hold on. What do I need exactly? Farewell, red fur jelly. Yeah. Do I need honey piglet spores too? Nope. But I need you. Oh, there's also more constellations. Let's go. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Can I just open this? Because there's one of those little guys sleeping in there, so... At least I thought. Thought so? Maybe not. Nectar moth I also need. Which I can find in this one. Hi there. But how do I open this one up, I wonder? I completely forgot. It is set to R18 because I usually don't want to deal with youngsters. Some nearly adult would be fine. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. I totally get that. In my case, I'm not a very... I don't have a very bad mouth, especially like in the English language. So I just figured I'm playing cozy games and most of the time my content is very safe for young people too. So I figured why not? I try to be as friendly as I can be. Sometimes things go a little bit out of hand, yes, but still in a way I would say it's okay-ish. But I try to be safe. Wait, what? That was way quicker than I thought it would be. Okay, that's that. Now I only need wishflower seeds and a mole crown. The wishflower seeds I can only get at night. That's okay. Of course you leave me right the second I need you. But I totally get what you mean, neutral. I think my only exception when I am setting it to R18 is when we're playing horror games and stuff. But usually if you play horror games, it automatically sets itself to a higher R rating. So I shouldn't be too worried about that too. Okay, that is one. And that's the second one. Nice. No, I technically just have to wait for the wish flower seed. Is there a shortcut here? Oh, wait, what? Rex is here. Oh, that is very lucky. Hi, Rex. Don't mind me, Mr. Explorer. I just want to say hi real quick. Okay, I am going over to the little witch station so I can port back home and come back here during the night. And I hope Erin is also going to be at home, or at least at the library. So we can finally finish that one quest I want to finish. Welcome back, Alex! I hope you had good yum-yums. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, wait, I closed my Chrome, I just noticed. Oh, there we go. And Erin seems to be back at the library. So we can finally do that quest. Let's go. Hi, cheeseburger! Nice! Erin, do you know which books Clayla borrowed?
Layla?
Yes, she's been quite busy, so I offered to get the books for her.
I see. There are 10 in total. Can you carry them all?
What do you mean?
I recommended books that could help with her work, and she said she wanted to borrow them all. How about splitting them into more batches?
You might not believe it, but I'm actually strong. I can manage.
I get it. Come to think of it, Layla seems very diligent. She told me she plans her entire day out in advance. Even her reading time is scheduled. Unlike me, I just read when I feel like it. It made me reflect a little bit.
Really? She's more methodical than I thought.
She said she feels at ease only when she follows steps and recipes, just like baking.
Even from the titles, you can tell they were all work-related. In Search of the Legendary Bread, The Complete Guide to Growing a Shop, Miss Kayla and the Toy House. Huh? What's Miss Kayla and the Toy House?
That book contains illustration and description of dolls from a famous doll workshop.
So it's work-related too? Maybe she plans to decorate her shop with dolls.
I didn't recommend that one, but if it's in the stack, then she must have intended to borrow it. Yes, I don't really know who that is.
I see. I just asked because I feel like I've heard the name Miss Kayla somewhere. I'll have to ask Clayla about it. Yep, will do. Well, for me, it will take 2 more years to meet the age requirement then. That is very true. But you'll get there, And the good thing is, once you have it, nobody's going to take it away from you. Okay, where is she? I don't see her on the map, so she should be in the bakery, I would assume. Good enough, hell yeah. I want to see the shop. Oh,
you've got a tasting coupon. You want to use it?
Exchange, yes.
Your order's ready. Enjoy your meal.
Thank you. Okay, and let's continue the quest.
Clayla, I've brought the books.
Do you want to check if they were the right ones?
Thank you, Ellie. You're so thoughtful.
It's nothing. Really, I'm happy to help. Is there anything else you need?
Nothing really. I have to handle the rest myself.
Then, can I ask you a question?
A question?
Of course, go ahead. What kind of book is Miss Kayla and the Toy House? I feel like I've seen it before. I just can't remember clearly.
Oh my! You know Miss Kayla's doll collection too? Then the name Moonlight Johnny must ring a bell, right?
Of course! When the moon rises, ta-da! When the star shines, bling bling!
That was a time when every child in town sang that song. I wasn't really into dolls myself, but they were so pretty that I remember going to the doll shop several times with Dana. That's right! These dolls were all the rage before I entered the School of Witches. Dana loves those dolls so much. You and Dana have something in common, huh? This book showcases all the dolls released by Miss Kill's Toy House. I see. Are you trying to find a doll for Dana? Unfortunately, Miss Killer and the Toy House no longer makes dolls. What? Why not? The witch who ran the workshop passed away a few years ago. Oh, that's sad. Since I can buy the doll for Dana, I want to make one myself. I'm not great at making dolls, but I want to try making one since she loved those. Moving here left her with fewer friends, and I think this could cheer her up. Whoa, that's such a wonderful idea! Layla, is it okay if I join you on this? Honestly, I'm pretty interested in dolls too. I'd love to watch and learn as you make it if that's alright. I'll gather the materials for you to make the doll. I feel like I'm relying on you too much. Don't worry, witches are supposed to help those within their reach. Next time, let me help you when I can. How does that sound? Sounds great. Good. We'll need some thread made from foxtail fur. But to make the thread, it needs to be lightly singed but not burned. Do you know how to do that? I could figure out how to prepare ingredients for a potion, but maybe we should ask a knight about this. I agree. The book doesn't explain how to process the thread. All right, I'll leave it to you. Okay, gotcha. What? For my stand, it's like I can see you as a near adult, still very fresh but not as innocent or unexperienced like when they are a bit younger. Fair though, I would have to wait till my birthday at the 12th of May. Oh, you're a May kiddo. Aww. Wait, what is the quickest way to get up there? Okay. Zoom! A knight should be up here somewhere? No, oh no, she's over there. Oh, very soon. Yes, I'm a May kiddo. Yes. Okay, hold on. I forgot to chat with Clayla. Fair. Don't hit a knight, please. A knight, do you know how to turn foxtail fur into threads? Foxtail fur? I don't usually use it because it's hard to come by. But I do know how to spin. Is that true? But what do you plan to do about such threads? I don't think you can weave clothes or carpets with them. It's for Clayla. She wants to make a doll for Dana. That would be a nice choice. Foxtail fur threads are very thin and only good for tiny items. Those are firm threads often used to make items meant to be kept for ages. To make threads for one doll, bring me 3 foxtail furs. I know how to spin. I can do it for you. Really? Thank you so much, a knight. Okay, sure will do, sure will do. But the issue is foxes only appear during the daylight, so we cannot do it right away. Unless I might have some at home. But I doubt that I have 3 of them, actually. My girlfriend is a February kiddo. Oh, right now she is the same age as me, but over 3 months I'm older than her. Aww. That's so cute. Funnily enough, most of my friends are December kids like I am, which is kind of hilarious. Oh, that's Furble Red Fur, true. Okay, I have 1 of them. I always tease her with that I'm 9 months older than her. I feel that my best friend is a couple of months older than I am, and anytime her birthday hits, I'm like, well then, old lady, how does it feel to be old? And she's just like, you wait until you turn my age, then you know how it is like. And it is just the best way ever to tease others, at least in my opinion. It's so much fun. It's a very lovable teasing.
And also that her parents did it in my birth month. Okay, fair point, fair point. That is a very funny point, yes. Come on. I just need one of them, please. Bloom. I think I have to repair it, right? Yeah, probably. At least if I want to use it again. It's getting colder again. I hope it will get warmer. Yeah, me too. Yesterday was insanely warm. Which was crazy. I was sitting here in the stream already. Like, at the end of the stream, I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling so hot and so sweaty somehow. And usually I have been freezing the last couple of weeks. And when I ended the stream and stood up, I was able to walk past, like, the thermometer. Thank you. Thermometer? Blah, blah. That is a very hard word. Thermometer. Thermometer? That's not a fun word to say. Anyway, I walked past it and it was like, hold on, how on earth do I have like 26 degrees inside? That is not the degree I usually have. Usually it is like between 21 and 23 when it's this cold. And having it be like 26, I was like, yeah, no wonder I'm like hot and sweaty. Dude. Hey, if you come back from my birth month to February, if I'm right, you will have 9 months between. Yeah. I like the cold, to be honest. If it gives my girlfriend more reason to cling to me. Aww. See, that is what I mean. What I'm talking about. At your age, the kids are able to make and enjoy more adult-themed jokes. Yep. Cold is fine, but no more snow, please. Yeah. I agree with that one. But shouldn't it be snowing on, like, Saturday, Sunday? Something like that. I mean, I'm also not, like, looking forward to it, but I think that's what the weather forecast said. Bloody flower juice. And purple red jelly. Let's say that is nothing to what I'm used to. What do you mean? Correct, that is what I am expecting. Very true, very true. Okay, hold on. I need to make a thunder shower potion, sticky hand potion, and dire potion. Yes, please. Manual craft. Let's hope we get like a double proc, that would be nice. High speed! Like my girlfriend one time said her chest hurts because of her bra. I said, well, we can replace them with my hands. No. We got someone naughty here. We do, we do. But honestly, hands feel way better than a bra. Let's be real here. They're at least warm and nice. Hey, the most innocent got sometimes a naughty side. Very true. Oh, wrong direction. See, even Bix disagrees. Who doesn't agree with that is a weirdo. For real. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, there we go. Come on. Bubble, bubble, bubble. You can call me a bra because I live to be supportive and to touch boobs. Hi there. Thank you so much for the follow, femboy one top cute. Welcome into the Spirit Grove. Hi. Mwah. Welcome to the Spirit Grove. Whoa, interesting name, right? Followed at the perfect timing. I really appreciate that. Welcome in, welcome in. Hell yeah. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to the Spirit Grove. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How about you? Where is good? Where is good? Bright. Nice. Okay, I am going to head to the museum and hand in some of the potions I've created. And then we'll see if we are still missing some potions. What game is this? This is The Little Witch in the Woods. You play as Ellie Blue River, and you are essentially helping this little town to get back to its former glory. And I love this game a lot. The characters are adorable. The game is adorable. And we are already very far ahead in the game too. And it has been like so much fun. I'm very surprised how much love the developers put into this game, and I have not been disappointed even once yet. I think the only small critique point I have is that I wish you have to build houses every once in a while, okay? That is like one of the key things that you need to do. And I wish those would take like 1 or 2 days longer so you could just earn some money in between and really do like deliveries. Because the main story progresses very nicely, but you don't really have downtime to just decorate your house and stuff. And I'm a person, I always focus on like the main story first. And I think the game would do well if the houses would take 1 or 2 days longer to be built. Just so you have more reason to go and collect stuff. But that is just my personal opinion. Hold on, let me double check. I mean, I also have to donate the stars anyways, so... Yeah, Diet and Thunder Potion. Diet and Thunder. And this is a little museum archive kind of style thing I'm doing right now, which they only added this week. So I was really, really surprised to actually see another update, because that one came completely out of the blue. I thought that this game was already like done, but it is not, apparently. Brown Warmth. Imagine a bra with small pockets for a heat pad. Sounds marketable. That actually sounds nice, although I think you would get very sweaty boobs. Because, like, I would assume that, like, the heating pads would be, like, tucked underneath the boob. Which is exactly where it would be, well, already very hot. But a pocket for a bra sounds funny. Just imagine you just put a dog toy in there and then you just squish the boobie and then it just goes weak. That would be so hilarious. But yeah, not everything intimate has to be weird or anything, right? Yeah, like if me and my girlfriend were allowed together, we definitely would cuddle, and let's say my hand will not accept her shirt parting her back with my hand. That is very weird. Very weird. That is very true. Also, skin contact is something very nice in my opinion. Although I know a lot of people who don't like it, actually. My man just made a thermal bra. Exactly. I can see how those winter cosplayers would enjoy the thermal bra a lot. Oh, definitely. Stick on heating pads with support for cosplayers. That would be so cool. Actually. Guys, we are in business. Not underneath, sides or front. I bet they will, yeah, because that's the whole marketing thing. Yep. Let's say if the booba gets warm, then the guys will have a nice view when their girl takes it off. Although, don't most guys prefer the view when it's cold? I wonder. Not even just the guys, lesbians like me as well. Or bi people like me. Very fair point, very fair point. Okay, I have to go and collect more stuff. For more potions. Hell yeah. Cheeside and Mischief! Welcome in! Oh, I have to repair my broom. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Came in during the perfect time where we are talking about boobies. Okay, I have to refill this too. Well, not the view of cold, but they want to cuddle more when it's cold. Fair point, that we do. It is both, like, it both sucks and is nice at the same time, so we girls usually tend to get colder way quicker than guys, just because of how we are physically built, usually. And it is so nice to have an excuse to be like, I'm cold, let's cuddle. Please? Pretty please? I need some cuddling. Yep, and I know damn well how my girlfriend will be when we cuddle. Super shy. Probably. That's what I would assume. A bit of sweat drop can be attractive, but if it's a splash of sweat, nah, rather not. Yup. Totally understandable. Come here. Come here. Boink. Oh no, don't spec it. Okay, grab it. That's also one issue I always have. I just cannot stand if someone is like ultra sweaty. I had like ex-boyfriends, let me tell you, one of them... It was raining sometimes. That's how much he was sweating. And that was just not fun. No, I did not manage it to hit the point. What? Huh? Okay, that was weird. Apparently I digged, like, a little bit to the side. There we go. Now I only need one more nectar moth. But it's getting late. I have to go back. Yo. But I can get that tomorrow or whenever I have time to continue my potions. For the museum. Or archive, sorry. She would probably shove my face into her chest and make me all shine red. Aww. That's cute. No, she will be the one who won't be shy. I am the one who will be shy because I always had a long distance relationship because no girl in my class or school wanted to be my girlfriend. Aww. And welcome back from ads, by the way. That's Theo! He looks so cute and sassy at the same time. So, you're the witch who cleared the prickly vines and saved Wisteria, right? And you are?
Hello, Ellie!
Hey, Rabram, he moved here too, right?
Mm-hmm. This is a new neighbor. When I said I was coming to find you, he wanted to tag along.
Well, since I had the chance to meet the famous witch in person, I came straight over. I'm Theo. Nice to meet you. Hello, Theo. No need to be so formal. Is that so? Alright then, Ellie. By the way, the amazing witch who cleared the prickly vines is none other than me, Ellie Blue River. That makes it sound like you did it all by yourself. Right, I might have forgotten to mention that he actually helped a lot. We'll just skip the part. Whoa, and the talking head too? You really are a witch. Yep, this friend on my head is Virgil. Think of him as my assistant, with a sharp tongue. Nice. Oh, nice to meet you, Virgil. Do you have any special abilities too? I am the special ability, being a talking head.
I've only ever met one talking head, and that's Virgil.
Virgil talks to the old lady who made him the same way. You'll get used to it. Ellie and Virgil seem to get along really well. I don't know what voice to get Theo yet. Anyway, let's save the chit-chat. Everyone's waiting. Time for your welcome party. Alright, a night spy is ready. Let's go. My boy got the naughty talk, but the shy, very adorable. Yeah. Listen, my girlfriend is more daring than I am. I'm sure in the beginning she will be doing a lot of forward things. Oh, like asking for cuddles. Yes, in real life I am really a shy and introvert boy, to be honest. You get to it. Yes, yes, you do. You will get used to it. Just take your time. And that's coming from usually the shy part of the relationship myself. I need a talking head design for myself and then a cute OC. Yes! Talking in front of everyone feels kind of fun. My name's Theo. Pleased to meet you.
Theo is living alone because of some things that happened with his family. I check in on him often, but I hope everyone else will visit him too.
If anything breaks in your house, just let me know. If you need help with anything, don't hesitate to ask.
But Theo, why are you living alone?
Since I can follow my parents, I have to live on my own. Oh, my parents are archaeologists. They've gone off to look for mysterious relics and ruins. Both your parents are archaeologists! They used to investigate ancient relics together. Then they got married. Normally, I travel with them, but this time they went somewhere too dangerous, so I had to stay behind.
Guess you had no choice but to split this time.
If you ever need survival training, I'm your guy. Did you mention something about special training? Still, isn't Wisteria safe now? All thanks to the Great Witch and problem solver Ellie. Hearing it put that way is kind of embarrassing. Finding a village where I could live on my own was really hard. But thanks to Annette and Ellie, I made it here. If it's okay, I'd like to give you my Hero's Firecracker, Ellie. What do you say? Hero's Firecracker? Yep, it's a special firecracker made for celebrations. The principal gave it to me before I came here. That's such a meaningful gift, thank you! Then let's set it up to celebrate everything that brought me here. Yay! Nice one, Theo! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That is so funny. I figured since he's a rat boy, he might be doing pranks. And he really did. Rats too often grew up without their parents. Yep. An archaeologist kid. What did I miss? A prank. Nothing much. What on earth is this? Ellie and Virgil's faces look just like the principal's. You two really do seem close.
The white powder just went poof everywhere.
So that's what it is. It only takes one little gadget to pull off a twist like that. What a funny guy. Let me just get the powder out of my mouth first. Even the talking head got spooked by the foul firecracker. Perfect.
How is that a heroic?
Heroic, jeez. Dana, don't play with food.
Yeah, I know. My sisters tell me that all the time. I was wondering where all my flour went while I was baking pies this morning. Now I know. Ellie, use this handkerchief. Give Virgil a good shake too.
Aww. And there we go, we're clean again. Ellie, you alright? Thanks, a night in the Vinge. You're lifesavers.
Speaking of which, everyone should have some pie before it gets cold.
Yes, please. I feel really hungry from all that laughing. I'll never say no to a night's pies. But still. Terrifyingly sweet. Theo, you didn't mess with the pies too, did you? Nope. I just asked the night to make them sweeter than usual. Come on, sweet is always better, right?
I like it. It's sweet and delicious.
It's delicious, but I think I'm going to put on a few pounds. Theo, you've been busy since this morning, right? A party's only good for if everyone is having fun. If it makes people smile, then I'm happy. Alright, I don't know when, but you better be ready next time. When it comes to pranks, I'm no slouch. Now I'm really looking forward to it.
Alright, let's wrap up the welcome party. We'll start cleaning from Thea's place. There's still plenty to do today.
Great. Now I've got flour all over my face. Thanks for the warm welcome. If anyone needs a firecracker, just say the word.
Theo seems like a pretty fun guy too. The village feels a little bit livelier already.
Now that we've decided the next one to return. Hurry up and talk to Night. I will. I think I'm gonna put on a few pounds. My girlfriend always says that too. Aww. Okay, hold on. I have to talk to a Night who is probably still in her house. Just like Theo? If it isn't the witch hit by the flower bomb. I'm trying hard to forget that. Don't bring it up. Wait, what are you wearing? That's indecent. This is how I like to dress. Live with it. I would have dressed like this from the first day had my parents insisted otherwise. Now, let's get down to business. I have a favor to ask. I hope no prank is involved. Is prank the only thing you can associate me with? I just want to ask if witches can change the flavor of food at will. Flavor of food? Yup. Is there a spell for altering tastes? What do you say? Is it a thing? Well, there are many ways to alter food taste, and they work differently. Some methods change the food, while others deceive the consumer senses. Why are you asking that, though? Night usually brings me food because, as you know, I currently live alone. The problem is, none of the food is sweet. She even brings me tea bitter to the point of tongue numbing, claiming that it's good for children's health. Please, I want a way to sweeten those food and drinks. It doesn't take a potion to sweeten food. Sweet curse candy would work well. It's a powerful sweetener. Sweet curse candy. But it says curse in its name. That's just a name. Don't worry about it. Have one of such candies and everything will taste sweet. It also widens the types of sweetness you can sense, including a sweetness unique and magical. In addition, the sweetness is so intense that only someone with a sweet tooth will enjoy it. That's what makes it a curse. Fantastic! That's exactly what I need! Ellie, please make me one of those candies. Pretty please with a cherry on top. Okay, totally not sus, but yeah. Leave it to me. I can make it in a blink. Alright, go ahead. Gotcha. Like, live a little, and a little bit of sweet isn't gonna make you go from 54 kilogram to 150k. Nope, that is very true. That is very true. Okay. Before I came to Wisteria, I thought it would be quite boring here. But life here is actually better than what I imagined. Most importantly, I'm not constantly under the watch of my parents. Fair point. What brought you to Wisteria? Well, I was told that my granny and the knight were friends. I think they met each other soon after a knight arrived in the city. And Mom knows a knight as well. They thought it would be better to put me under the care of someone they knew. Wait a second, wasn't this place overrun by prickly vines until recently? And you'd learned about me removing the prickly vines when you arrived? Mom and the knight were writing to each other. And I told her that a great witch arrival had brought fortune to the place, and that it was now safe to live here. That's typical for a knight. Anyway, I like this village. I'm glad I listened to Mom and moved here. And I even saw something interesting the day I moved here. Gee. Do give me a break, will you? I know I covered my face in flour. And don't continue the conversation without me. I bet this village will keep me entertained. And look forward to my new pranks. Sure will do. Sure will do. Okay. So, I have a couple of things I can do. I'm just double checking real quick. That's locked. That's also locked. We don't have anything for those two. This one is done. And I have to chat with Rex and the sisters to up their relationships. I try my best to remember every customer who comes to Munchie Bakery. My mom always said it's one of the basic rules of a business, and that I shouldn't forget it no matter where I go. She always emphasized it. Okay, got it. And where's your baby sister? She's up at Roy's. Oh. So I will go there too. Oh, hi, wait, what? Oh, she ran up there, okay. She's quick.
I've never tried that, but I'm willing to because there's a fish I want to see. It's a really beautiful fish too. I once saw one in the Cloud Valley. Angelfish was it? I want to see it again.
Okay, okay. Alright, I can do last villager. Okay, wait.
I can't even remember when it was the last time other village houses were occupied.
Right, I put it down in the letters. We can finally meet. The stage is ready for you. Let's give this story a happy ending. Yeah. Your return will make the village an even better place. Ho 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 ho. What uplifting news. It will delight the receiver too. Ho 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 ho. I need to work on her laugh. Okay, now I need to find Kyla again. On. Oh. I thought they would say the same thing. You seem a little bit sentimental, Kyla. Why wouldn't I be? I've never thought this was possible. You've made it possible. Thanks for the compliment. Let's get to work and restore everything damaged by the prickly vines, shall we? Buddy. Yes, buddy. Yeah, I already have all of that. The only thing oh. Okay, I only need 25 for them. Good to know. But why doesn't it... Okay, that's weird. Usually it told me in my quest log how many I needed, and I didn't have to talk to Kyla separately. But that's okay. Not like that big of a deal. I also need to figure out where Rex is. But that can wait until later. Okay, I am going to head to the Starlit Cave. And get 2 more foxtail furs and the rest of the material we need. Oh, and by the way, since I'm already at it, let's get to the... I would say this is probably also one of the newer ones, right? Yeah, there we go. 2 shooting star seed and soil diver horn shards. I somehow always think I need to use my pickaxe on it. I don't even know why. Okay. So, I need to find more foxes. At least I only need 2 more. Also, did I ever see like the special fox? I don't even know. Hi. Perhaps. Another reader ring. So I can save him. How many branches do I have? 8, and I need 25 again. Where are all the foxes? That's odd. Usually there are plenty on this area. Oh, there's one. Hi there. Here. Okay, that is 1. Sorry, little buddy. No, I just have to find a second one too. Okay, let's gather more stuff. How many are those? 16. I'm just gonna look around again for more trees, because I have a feeling that up here I'll just way more trees with 3 branches on them. At least from my experience. Oh! And here is the second fox I need. Bam. Easy. Yep, that's all I needed. Now I just have to see that I collect enough stuff for the candy for Theo. Okay, that's 19. And there are more. Perfect. And also another reader ring. Give me that one. Fuck. Got it. Perfect. Okay, I probably need... Yeah, I need 1 more branch. But I think I might be able to act... Oh, there's another one. Cool. Then I'm going to the 2nd level. That should already be enough, yes. Also, I just saw I have a reader ring gift too. Okay, now I'm just missing the mud and the stones. And then we're going to get the last villager! Let's go! Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Also, just a quick reminder, we do have a little poll over on our Discord server where we are going to decide what game we're going to play next after The Little Witch in the Wood. Because I assume we're going to be done with it sometime next week. At least when the pacing continues like this. Oh, thank you so much for the self-care spell, Alex! Guys, make sure to hydrate, do some stretches, and unshrimp yourself from your chairs, because I will do that as well. And if you don't, this witch is going to put a curse on you that will turn you into a shrimp forever and ever and ever. So better beware and self-care. Cheers! I'm gonna unraccoon and jump in your arms, Big Sis. But I have to stretch, so I'm going to set you down onto the desk if that's okay for the time being. Otherwise, you're going to fall down again and hurt yourself. And we don't want that. Only if you pick me up again afterwards, that is doable. Come here. I'm gonna give you uppies. Let's go. Then that's alright. Yes. You just have to talk things out, then things will be alright. Rip my voice. So, I just have to search for more mud and stone. And then we should be good to go. Not me listening to my nostalgia, which is what exactly? Okay, hold on. Bam. Oh, from NCS. It used to be in the old Roblox game maps. Oh? I don't think I know that one. Or maybe I do. Like I said, I'm really bad at remembering title names. I remember music always with the melody. And also Fire, that's also from an old Roblox game. I see. Sadly, I never played Roblox, so I don't know anything about the game. Well, I do know what Roblox is essentially, yes. That's about it. Also, I kind of want to figure out where we can access that one. Because it's bothering me so much that I don't know how to get there, so I will try to find it, actually. It's an EDM song, but without any voice or lyrics. Ooh. Oh. I actually love songs like that. Maybe it's not here, but outside? How to get there? How to get there? It looks like something that would be hidden on down here, so... Oh, I might have an idea. I've never visited this area again after we actually unlocked it from the other side, so it could be hidden somewhere there, actually. I've never gone through this tunnel, didn't I? Or maybe I did? I really don't understand where that hidden thing could be, actually. I'm going to figure it out some other time then. I'm probably going to stumble across it like by accident. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Maybe it could even be from the top down. I've never considered that. But I thought I would have checked everything. And I mean, I have not seen like the locked space in quite a while, so that's another reason why I don't know where this could be. But one thing at a time. Okay, now we're down here, so I can go and get some more stones and mud. Oh. That was not what I wanted to get, actually. Nope. There we go. That should be that. I think I have enough shooting star seeds at home, so I'm not too worried about that one. Because I remember that I overshot the target for the museum by a mile, if I remember it correctly. So I'm not too worried about that one, actually. And one more to go. Like I said, I need 25 each, so hopefully this is going to give me enough. Is it? Yeah, 25. Now I only need mud. And more food. On that note. And we're going to get another reader ring as well. Which is a nice byproduct. If I want achievement, I need to find 100 from them. And I will try to 100% this game. Probably not everything on stream though. But we'll see. We will see about that. Okay, 2 more to go. Okay, but we should find the last 2 on this beach. Yep. Like I said, I know my map. Alright. I'm also going to use this one. And then we can already go and talk to Kyla. What would be the quickest way? Probably the witch portal. How many times can I use you? 2 more times. Perfect. Okay, I have everything for Kyla. I need to make the sweet curse candy. Which I'm going to do right away. I'm also going to repair my broom since I'm already here. What? No, not 7. Just 1. Yeah, should be fine. There we go, and what exactly do we need? First of all, let me just get this one too. Next. Okay. Sweet curse candy needs soil lava horn jelly and shooting star seed powder. Okay. You and shooting star seed powder. Easy. Let's go. That's that. How much money do I have? 830. 31. That's not enough for what I want to buy. Okay, sweet curse candy, let's go. And then we should have everything for the quest that we currently have available at least. Alright. No hiccups this time, nice. Yep, we can tick that off the list. And off we go. And once that's handed in, we can continue with the museum again. Okay. So first step is probably going to be Kyla. Yep. And quest. Yes, please. There we go. You've gathered everything already? That was fast. Alright, I start working on it tomorrow. Thank you. Then the next one is gonna be a knight who is probably inside her house. Oh my gosh, and Theo is also here. That's so cute. Okay, there we go. Yes. A knight! I brought the fog foxtail fur. Oh, I cannot do her laugh.
I'll turn this into threads for you. I've got to make the threads in the kitchen 1 second.
Hey,
Here you go. I made more than I expected, but you can take it all.
it's so soft. If I make a doll with this, I'd want to hug it all day.
Right? It's harder to process than common threads, but it's worth it. Oh, if you're making a doll, there's one tip I want to share with you. As I mentioned, the thread isn't very strong, so weave the thread tighter. That way, once you stuff it, it will hold its shape nicely. By the way, I believe you're making a doll. I suggest you stuff it with plenty of cotton. That way, the doll will stay firmly in shape.
Have you tried it before?
Oh, I used it to make a pillow, not a doll. Learn from my own mistake.
Got it. I'll definitely tell Cleela. Alright, time to take the thread to Cleela. Cleela's impressive. Even with all the things on her hand, she still finds the time to make her sister a doll. Right? I wonder how much Dana will love it. Wait, since it's a gift for Dana, should I try to find out what she likes first? Then Cleela can make the doll the way Dana likes it. Not a bad idea. Think you can pull it off without giving it away? If you blurt it out in excitement and spoil the surprise, it's all ruined. Of course! I already have a plan for it, don't worry. You do? And I can also hand in this for Theo. Yes. Theo, I've got you the sweet curse candy. Everything will taste sweet if I eat this first, is that right? Right. We are going to sprinkle it on the night's cooking. Hmm? Can't I swallow it whole? You can, if you don't mind bitterness intense enough to numb your tongue. Isn't it supposed to be a sweetener? It is, as long as you crush it and sprinkle it on your food. Is that right? It now feels kind of unsettling. Hey, if you don't believe me, you don't have to eat it. Of course I believe you. Don't take it away. How dare you question my skills? Okay. I'm sorry. It will make do. What shall we experiment it on first? Hi there, Foxbox. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hello. Are we not sprinkling it on a night's cooking? I've eaten that up. She will bring me more later. But I want to test the candy on something else before a night comes with more food. Any suggestions? Stomach growling. I didn't know you were that hungry, Ellie. Your stomach was so loud. Shut up!
I've been busy. I need to grab something to eat. Shall we go to Arden's restaurant then? That's the only establishment in the village that offers meals. We can get food for testing and for stomach. It's decided then. Let's go. At last! Beef stew!
I just need to add the candy to the stew, right?
Yeah, and you better crush the candy and add only a bit at a time. If you toss the whole candy in, the sweetness will linger on your tongue for ages.
That's right. She even experimented it on herself, just to prove the rumor.
Even water tasted sweet then. I almost missed saltiness.
That was crazy. You must be the only one who's ever used a whole candy in one go.
I was only being curious. I won't do it again. Relax.
I see.
I'll be the second one then. What? Hey, was that the whole candy? Did you hear what I say?
Did you hear what I said? Uh-huh. I was wrong. You aren't the craziest person in the world.
What about food from a night?
Oh, now that you mention it. I was supposed to use the candy on that, right? But this was just testing. I'll commission more candies later.
Come on.
Now, let me have a taste.
How is it?
This is
great! It's so sweet! Exactly how I like it.
Ellie, you should have some as well.
Let's see. Huh? What is this? It's even sweeter than before.
Hey, don't you add anything weird to my beef stew?
It's nothing weird, Arden. This is the best beef stew I've ever had.
It's way better than beef stew loaded with pepper. No way. No stew can beat mine. How would you know when you've not even tried it? Don't you agree, Ellie?
Me? Well, it does taste better than pepper, but...
Have a try, or I can feed you. Forget it. It can't be better than my stew.
Wait, what? Did he just shove it into his mouth? Arden, are you alright?
What? Water.
Wait, even water will taste sweet for Arden now.
Ugh. The water's also sweet. There's no way to wash the taste away now.
Arden may have a poor tolerance for sweetness since he's only used to pepper. But it was a small dose, so it should wear off in an hour.
I don't think he will last for 1 hour.
What are you talking about? It tastes much better than before.
If you offer this in your restaurant, customer will pour in from outside the village.
Right, Arden? You should order more candies from Ellie and add them to your pot tomorrow.
Oh, he's recovered?
Arden, are you feeling better?
Get out. Both of you.
What? Arden, I haven't finished eating.
Out.
Well, fair point, fair point. He's kicked us out!
Never mind. The effect was perfect. I love it. Thank you, Ellie, for treating me to that utmost delicacy. You witches are really incredible. That honestly deserve to be called magic.
Oh ho. Brace yourself. I've always scored full marks in concoction.
Long live the stylish and capable witch. Lady Witch, would you grant me one more wish?
What is it?
I want a bouncy sofa similar to the one back at home, but even bigger and bouncier.
Similar to the one back home? You must love that sofa a lot.
Well, it's as soft as a cloud and it's gigantic.
Does such a sofa really exist?
Are you lying by any chance? I'm not. It was really big and soft.
But are you sure you want one even bigger and bouncier? Can't you make do with a sofa the same as before? But the current sofa is already bouncy and nice.
Not even a great lady witch can manage this. If it's beyond you, Ellie, it's okay. I understand that.
It's not. It's a walk in the park for me.
Ellie is provoking you. He's provoking you. Are you aware of that?
I'd call it a challenge. Just you wait, kid. I'll impress you with my unmatched witchcraft.
It's too late. So you're making it for me? I've always wanted a sofa like the one at home. I can finally have it.
Let's see. A sofa so bouncy and huge that it can almost launch you into the sky. I'd better consult Kyle first, since it's her field of expertise.
Sure. I go first. Don't keep me waiting. Okay.
Crazy? I was crazy once. And then what happened? Yum, 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 yum. My new headphones are here. Ooh, you got yourself new headphones? Let's go!
Did your old ones break? Or did you buy prettier ones?
Bigger, softer, and bouncier? Yeah, I would probably like that too.
Nice. Okay, the next quest. Ellie, you're a bit late. I was waiting for you. Well, now that you're here, shall we get going?
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm not entirely sure myself. Theo came running up, saying he had something to tell us. He'd said he'd tell us when you got here. But he got tired of waiting, said he'd go to my house first.
Really? You don't think he's planning some kind of prank, do you?
Your guess is as good as mine. Let's just go and see.
The old ones were dying. I have replaced my $40 headphones with 201.
Ooh.
Which ones did you buy? Now I'm curious. Nice. Huh? I don't see Theo anywhere.
You don't see him behind a pile of wood? That's weird. He said he'd go wait at my house.
You don't think he got impatient and ran off, do you? Should we go outside and look for him?
Maybe we should.
Hey, I just heard a sound from... Oh gosh, he scared me.
Ah! Whoa there! What's going on? You should see your faces.
My goodness, that gave me the scare.
You can be a coward.
I'm not.
Indeed. Ooh, you almost wet yourself.
You'd scare anyone if you pop up from nowhere.
Right, you got me too. You were too late, so I thought I'd play a trick on you. Pranks are indeed the only thing I can associate with you. Why not? It's fun, and I didn't get to do it often. He's like an unbridled pony. It's nice to be a child once in a while. Who are you calling a child? I'm a grown-up. Nobody would believe that. There. We should apologize for being late. Sorry for keeping you waiting, Theo. It's okay. It wasn't a long wait. See? Ellie, that's how a grown-up should behave. Shut up, Virgil. Let's get down to business. What are we making? I want a sofa larger and bouncier than the current one. The one back at home was so bouncy that it could launch you into space. And it was large enough to fill in the entire room. Wait a second. Aren't you asking for even more than last time? That's an amazing sofa. What do you want such a sofa for? Well, it's for me to lie on it when I take a break. You rest better on a familiar sofa, don't you? I'd say you're asking for too much. Some people just like to be dramatic. But not even I can make a sofa bouncy enough to launch you high into the sky. I can make one capable of launching you close to the ceiling, but that requires some special materials and techniques. It will take some time to finish such a sofa. Is that okay? Yeah, that sounds nice. Go ahead. Understood. Ellie, could you find the materials? 2 foxtail fur and 2 ground nilla head fur will provide enough bounciness. Still, I wonder if such a sofa is necessary. Why? You were so motivated. I've taken the order, but the more I hear the details, the less I find it necessary. It may not be a staple, but it can make a good housewarming gift. It's natural for someone his age to have many desires, and he enjoys living alone. If you say so, Kyla, I'll get you the materials. Got it. Damn, they all are either so blind or acting like how adults act when a toddler is hiding to surprise them. Yep. Steel Series Arctic Nova 7 Gen 2. Hold on, I have to Google it. And hi there, unknown! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Oh, they're looking fine. Which color did you get them in? Guess it shows me multiple ones. Black, white, purple. How are you doing today? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How about you? Black? Nice. I do like the purple ones too, actually. I would probably have gone with the white ones. But that's just because I really like white. My entire setup is black and white. Nice. Mine too, mine too. The thing is, white is more often than not more, like, expensive, sadly. They're often just... Oh, wait, I have to, go to Clayla and Dana. So that's why it's a mixture out of black and white on my end. I'm fine, just getting lost in my thoughts, lol. Oh! I hope it's good thoughts. And not bad ones. Oh, just sitting outside and having some tea. Sweet. Dana, what's your favorite color? Favorite color? I like orange. And why are you asking about colors anyway? Just curious about what everyone likes. I like blue myself. Really? Then I pick orange, like a giant carrot. Got it. Dana's favorite is carrot orange. Ellie, you're just like my sister. You write things down. Of course. A witch has to know what people like. It's important. Now, what's your favorite game? Favorite game? That's tough. If I had to choose, I'd say running the shop is the most fun. Then hide and seek and racing. How about playing with dolls? Dolls? I used to love it when I was little, but not so much now. Playing outside is way more fun. There's so much space to run around. Really? Yep. And when we moved here, I left all my dolls behind. But I really wanted to bring my big fluffy doll. It was too heavy and huge to carry. Its ears are so round and soft that touching them brightens my mood. That must have been disappointing. Any more questions? Nothing else? No, that's enough for now. Thanks for answering. Okay, got it. Dana, you prefer playing outdoors over playing with dolls, don't you? Don't you think Dana's lost interest in dolls? She mentioned a big fluffy doll, so maybe not completely. She probably just doesn't have one here that she really likes. True. That's probably why Clayla wants to make one for her little Dana. Yep. I like light pink. Oh, you do? That's such a cute color. Okay, hold on. Quest, yes. Layla, I've turned the foxtail fur into thread and brought it. Oh my, this looks really fine. Did a knight help? Yes, a knight knew how to make the thread and did it for me. She also said that you can ask her for help with the doll. That's wonderful. Thank you, Ellie. Do you have a moment? I'd like to start making the doll right now. Reading it has given me a general idea of how to craft them. But I still want someone to watch me do it. It would be reassuring if someone could help me examine my progress. And I'm not good at making choices. Really? Is it okay if I just watch? Of course! In fact, I want you to watch closely. I'm not an expert either, but I'll be right here watching. Hell yeah. Then let's follow the instructions in the book. That's probably the best. Following the instructions reduces the chance of mistakes.
Great! First, we need to do the stitches. The book says that the stitches should be a bit loose. Oh? Why? Did a knight say something about it? A knight suggested sewing it a bit tighter because the thread is weak. Then what do you think? Should we do it?
I think... I would say follow a knight's instructions, because maybe the original book did not have the same material.
Good. Listening to someone experienced is always wise. Next, we need to stuff the doll with cotton. Now, will you listen to my conundrum? Oh, Clara, before I came, Dana told me that she had a huge, super fluffy doll back at home, right? Oh, that doll. Dana used to hug it every night while sleeping. She didn't want to part ways with it. She probably wants a soft doll that she could cuddle and sleep with. Really? But the book says it's best to stuff it moderately. What do you think we should do?
I think... we should make it the way Dana likes it, yes.
Since it's for Dana, let's stuff it more as she would want. I put in more cotton like Dana wanted. Now for the final step, choosing the color for the decoration on the head. There's an orange one here. Let's use that. Dana likes it. She loves the orange color of the giant carrot. Orange? But Moonlight Junie originally had a blue head decoration. Shouldn't we stick to the original decoration? That's how Dana remembers it. You're right. It's a tough choice. It is. There are just too many choices to make. Ellie, would you decide for me? It's difficult to say, but I would make it like the little one likes it. Why not? Exactly. It's a doll for Dana after all. Also, it's a unique doll. Done. Aww. Oh my gosh, that one is so cute. I want it for myself. Oh my goodness. The doll turned out great. The stitching is strong. It is denser and rougher to the touch than the original doll. With extra stuffing, it's cuter, but the characteristic flatness is going. The orange decoration looks nice. Dana will love it. I think she will. It's super cute. Right? I hope Dana likes it. It's a bit different from the doll on the book, but Dana should like it. She does love dolls after all. Thinking about Dana being happy makes me happy too. Exactly. I'll give it to her as a surprise gift tonight. If I give it to her before bed, she'd probably cuddle with it. Ellie, thank you so much for your help. You've done me a huge favor. I'm just glad I could help. The Moonlight Johnny is so cute. I want one too. Maybe next time we can make it together. Of course. I'll be here whenever you need me. Then I'll be off. Hope Dana loves her gift. Oh, that's so sweet. Virgil, what do you think? Will Dana like this doll? Dana? I think Layla seems to care more about it than Dana does. I'm not the only one who noticed that, huh? Exactly. Even though it's for Dana, Clayla seems to care more about the doll. Maybe it's because Clayla really wants to give a special gift to Dana. Or maybe Clayla doesn't realize Dana's interest in doll has faded. She's just holding on to memories of playing with them at the shop before. That's definitely possible. Even family can't always know everything unless it's put on the table. True. It's really a tricky situation. I think I should write a letter to Mom and Dad too. They probably wonder how I'm doing since I haven't been in touch. Have you considered that it might be your own assumption? Virgil! Maybe. However busy she is, Clayla never neglects her little sister. She even made time to sew dolls for her to play with, and those are some gorgeous dolls. Not every big sister manages that. Although Dana isn't as into dolls as Clayla believes, as long as Clayla finds delight in it. Yeah, it's important.
Okay, I think Rex should also be at the library already. Wait, are you maxed out? No, you're not. Hold on. Then let me talk to you and play with you before I go to Rex. There we go. Gimme, me want, right? To be with you, Vixus. Aww. You're adorable, Alex. Alright. That's that. And I think I also have some food I can actually give her. Yep. There you go. There's also one hiding. Oh. Hold on. There you go. There's still a couple of cats we have to max out, like the affection parts. But we're getting there, definitely. I hear the other kitten play with her toy off screen. That's so cute. Okay, that is done. Now I just have to... Oh, it doesn't want to be pet. Fair enough, fair enough. Then let's talk to Rex instead. Chit-chat, yes. About family, why not? Nope, he's still not maxed out, sadly. But soonish, I hope. Very soonish. Okay. Now the only thing I have to do is ground vanilla head fur and 2 fox tail furs. Yeah, I cannot do that right away because it's dark again. And also it is very close to midnight, so I have to go home anyways. Since we are running out of time. Okay, let's see. I also still have to get those constellations analyzed. But that has time, actually. Okay, I am going to repair my broom again. So why does it put me always at the end of the side, which is very unusual? It usually put me like at the very start. I wonder why that is the case. Anyway, I don't need quite a lot of the things I have in my inventory. There's also bait I don't need at the moment. Fur I need this. Okay, I also have enough ground fur. So I don't have to worry about that too. What do I need? Jelly. Bubble red jelly. This and the Belodi juice. And there we go. Then I just need the nectar moth jelly. Which should be easy enough to make tomorrow. And then I can also get my last piece of foxtail fur. Okay. Yes, I want to go to sleep. Thank you very much. Okay, I don't have anything else to do aside from that quest today, so let's head to the Starlight Cave immediately to get the last fox fur tail. Oh, hold on. Oh, it is the right spot. Never mind. Okay, here we go. Zoop. Down the elevator. You're tickling me. Away with you, hair. You're annoying. Okay, there's one sleeping already. But I still don't remember how the special fog fox looked like. Anyway. We got that one. Oh! Mimic jelly! I'm too fast for it sometimes. Oh gosh, that leg. And bam. Okay, that is a lot of stuff we can actually collect. Nice. I'm just gonna follow the trail first, before I go down there again. Otherwise, I am so going to lose track where we actually went. So let's take all the materials we got from him. We have a lot of tickets, returning gifts. Money as well. Oh. Are you a special one? Oh. Okay, that glitched out a little bit because he was bumped into the tree, I believe. But it worked out fine. And there we go. Now we can hopefully finish Theo's quest. And once that is done... we can hopefully make more potions for the archive. Wait, do I need to talk to Kyla or to Theo? No, Kyla, so... I don't even need to go too far. Which is nice. Kyla, hi! I have what we need for Theo's little... well, sofa. Ellie, thanks for your hard work. To make what Theo wants, it will take me until tomorrow. Okay. Then I'll be back soon enough. Hey, Clayla. Munchie Baker's most popular item is the carrot donut. You have to try it at least once. It's my latest invention. Okay, fair point, fair point. Okay, now I have to basically wait for everything to be done. But I am also going to talk to Clayla and... is Theo somewhere outside? No, so he's probably in his house. Yep, he is. And night brings me food every day. I also get food from other villagers who care about me. I'm fine. I bet you are. Okay, wait. I think... hold on. I think we unlocked some personal stories with Clayla too? If I remember correctly, yesterday after putting together the doll. Yes. What are your hobbies? My hobbies? Well, I like to ride my broom, observe things, and eat delicious food until I'm stuffed. That's all I can think of right now. Really? I envy you. Why? Don't you have any hobbies, Clayla? Like playing a musical instrument, reading, or drinking tea? I guess if I had to think of one, my hobby would be being alone and quiet. Oh, really? So your hobby is contemplation. I don't think that deeply about anything, though. I just like to walk alone quietly, or sit without thinking about anything. My mind is often burdened by too many ideas,
That's why I try not to think about anything at all in my free time.
Then isn't that just resting not a hobby?
Is it? To be honest, I don't really have any hobbies or pastime that I enjoy. I was curious about what other people do. Even Dana has so many hobbies.
Then why don't you try to find a hobby you and Dana can do? Like making dolls together.
I want to, but Dana and I have different preferences.
Oh, but I guess doing it together doesn't sound so bad.
Do you have any recommendations?
Of course! I had a hobby I always wanted to do with siblings. If I had one, that is. How about learning to dance together? It's so much fun to dance with a partner.
I don't think our heights would match.
Then how about playing with dolls? You can do role-playing together.
Is that game really meant for someone my age?
This is difficult. I'll think about it some more.
No, it's okay.
Just think about picking a hobby sounds like a headache.
But thank you for doing this to me.
Same, yes. Okay, let's just skip the hobby part so I know that we already read that one. And now I can go and find Dana, who is all the way up at Arvin's. No, stop. Dana.
If it's related to numbers, leave it to me. Clena said I was amazing at math the other day. You'd be surprised too, Ellie.
Aw. Doo-doo to you too, Oceanman. Welcome to the stream, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, hold on. I have to wait for both of them, so I will be going back to my witch house instead, and there we'll see. I still have to get one nectar moth from the Cloud Valley, and yeah. Who's the older bunny again? Clayla? Yes, exactly. The younger one is Dana. My sweet baby girl. She's so cute. And Clayla is the big sis. Anything I can use up? Not really. Okay, hold on. I need to make sure I have everything sorted. I wonder if the Mimic Slime is also going to drop constellations. Because that would actually be really nice. Oh, I can just get like this. I don't need that one at the moment. I don't need jelly shells. I also don't need this because I already processed them, so I can just put them in there too. This one as well. Now my inventory is empty. Aside from the bait. I'm doing alright, I guess. That doesn't sound very convincing, actually. Are you really alright? If you have just something to rant about, you can totally hit me up in the DMs if you want to. Okay, let me go and find one last nectar moth, and then we can make the last two potions that we're missing. From the Cloud Valley section. Oh! I didn't expect it to be here immediately. Really? Don't dodge my attempts to catch you. Rude. Very rude. I'm in character AI and I have the sudden urge to make my OC depressed as hell, making characters go depressed for a week. Oh gosh. I might be cuckoo in the head. No, I think you're just having one of those phases. Which we probably all do. Also, I have a friend with who I'm often like role-playing with characters and stuff, just because it's fun, I think. And you don't want to know the stories we come up with our poor characters. Those characters, they suffer. Damn. Yeah. But hey, at least it's just characters, so not like real life versions. Oh, I'm going for mental torture. Oh god, I mean like... Yes, I'm waiting for characters. Sometimes they deserve it though. The poor fictional characters, yep. Okay, hold on. Cloudblum jelly. Let's hope we get a proc, because I think one of the two I need twice. Getting the trust in someone, how, wait. Oh, I'm not allowed to stir. Getting the trust in somehow I get game ended in the end. What? I'm sorry, Oceanman. I'm not sure if that makes much sense to me, that sentence. You mean like game ended in like game over? Okay, then I was on the right track. Well, well, well. Yeah, but honestly, I don't know. When it comes to like storytelling, writing stories in general and role-playing, I think without having like hard topics like that, a lot of stories are just not interesting, I guess. I mean, alright, when I had it downloaded, I saw a lot of weird and awful things. Oh my god. I mean, I've never looked at this particular one, so I wouldn't know. I mean, I've never used any AI role-playing things. Unless you would count Where Winds Meet. Because for those who played that game, you know that there are NPCs you actually have to convince to do something, and there's an AI and you have to chat with them, like really chat with them, which is super interesting and a really interesting concept, but at the same time it can be like very annoying because they're searching for very specific prompts sometimes, and as far as I know, Where Winds Meet is not like an English original, so some stuff just gets lost in translation. So that can be a bit of a bummer. But it also could be worse. It was the diet potion I needed two of and I did not get the proc I needed. Damn. Well, it doesn't matter, we are just gonna make another one. And then we should be fine. Enter the suffering these characters are going to... I want wholesome things, not dead. Aw. But honestly, I also like stories that are very dramatic. Because some stories, they are just... how do I explain? I mean, you're still young, Alex, but a lot of like youthful or young adult books, they work without any deaths, right? Or usually if something happens, the person comes back, and there is like this huge safety net for characters. And in my opinion, it is actually more interesting to read a book if you know there is no safety net for like characters like this. At least that is my personal opinion. If you read a book and then suddenly a character passes away for whatever reasons or gets depressed or something really dramatic happens to them, you know that things are going to be rough in that book. You never know what might happen. It keeps you on your toes, and it just makes the whole story too exciting. Or more exciting, not too exciting, but more exciting. Because for example, I have a friend who loves to read young adult books still, even though we're adults. And he recommended Percy Jackson to me because we were both like suckers for the Greek mythology. But I don't know, it is a fun book to read if I just want to shut my brain off for a while. But it is very light and easy, and I don't think it's like overly dramatic, and I don't know, I just didn't connect with that book as much as I would with other books. And I mean, I'm in like the second to last book maybe or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it is just not the same. And if characters go through like traumatic experiences, it's just like I tear up, I feel those characters, and if they're just too safe, too perfect, without any edges, I don't know, I don't find these characters interesting. Unless it is like, if you are in a setting where everything has edges and everything is like very just depressed, and then you have this one character that seems to never make any mistakes, or just seems to be that perfect person, that is again a character I find interesting, because you're like, something is wrong with you. Something is very wrong with you. Either you're hiding something, or you have been so broken in the past that all you can do is smile. Ask for a glass of juice. Where wind meets AI. Alright, I will guess that you... Oh my gosh, I hope that did not really happen. Oh my goodness. Reviving the MC, yeah. Oh yeah, Blood Slaughter and No Coming Back is also nice. I may be young, but I know a thing or two about Permadeath. Exactly, felt me too, yeah. I mean, I also like it if sometimes characters come back to life. Especially if it's very unexpected and stuff. And it is... I don't know, I also just like it because it's often very emotional too, right? But... Oh, what? I did not mean to click that. Arrgh. But yeah, I've written like a lot of stories just out of fun and whatever, and my characters are never safe. They are traumatized. If my fictional characters would ever come to life, they would murder me. I am pretty sure about that. Very sure. Nah, Houdini, you ain't gonna stay happy without me knowing why so no hiding anymore for you. Me when the original animated Transformers movies kills off Optimus Prime after getting shot like 3 times. He was just sampled during the previous season and still lived. Poop ad. Yep. I'm going to wait for you to come back. I'm lucky to be I'm lucky not to be one of your fictional characters, Pixis. Yep. 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 That is very true. Be very lucky that you aren't one of my OCs. I mean, even Tia here has like a very, very traumatic background. Which might be revealed one day or maybe not, but she does have a very traumatic past. So yeah, nobody is safe in this universe from me. Man, why are you spoiling? Da-da-dum. We need to put out spoiler warnings for movies and stuff. That reminds me, oh my gosh, during my podcast at the Austrian streamer site, something happened when it comes to spoilers. Which I'll tell in just a second. Alright, now I know what kind of person Big Sis is. Oh gosh. Alright, now oh, wait, brother, it's like 1986. What? Was it really? Well, me with the original animated transform. Ah, okay. Alright, it's EP time for me. Bye-bye, have a good rest of your stream and weekend. You too, Cookie! And thank you for being here as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye-bye and sleep well and sweet dreams. A friend just said pizza is one of the primary food groups together with boobs and jiggle physics. And cheese. You forgot the cheese. Remember, she is the kind of person every time she wakes up, the devil says, "Fuck, it has awoken." Alex, I'm going to drop a little lore, but canonically, Tia is Lucifer's sister. So that is super funny, because I can totally see that being like a real conversation that happens. I love that so much. I swear to God, Optimus was disassembled and got turned into a crocodile in one episode and died by like 3 stray shots in the movie. What the hell? Where is the cohesion there? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Roast fortress? Okay, I have to do that too currently. I know it was pretty funny. Yeah, I would be pretty mad actually too. If that was like something that happened. I don't know. I just don't like it when a universe is not consistent with what they're trying to tell. If that makes any sense. Dream orb jelly. Can I make that? Yes, I can. Ellie's just stuck in a wall. They only did that because they want to sell more Transformer toys. Ooh. No, wait, that's not complete. Here is the hole. Remember, she is the kind of woman every time she wakes up and puts her tiny little feet on the ground, the devil says, F, it has awoken. And the devil is Lucifer. I know, I know. I know, don't worry. Okay, roast port rat and duckweed. Duckweed nectar. Oh, where do I get that again? Is that... I think that's both from like the depths of the Starlit Cave. Still waiting for that live-action Hasbro cinematic universe. That would be so funny. Transformers and the G.I. Joe. So I have to double check, where does this one lead me? Ah, okay, yeah, okay. That's why... Oh, my broom broke. Well, I have to repair that. I really have to make it a habit to repair the room before I leave. I mean, I used to do that at the very beginning, but then we ran out of building materials for quite a while, so I just forgot. But yeah, they were not being subtle about it. Oh wait, fun fact, in Transformers Rise of the Beasts, they literally hinted about the G.I. Joe at the post-credit scene. Oh! I did not know that, actually. Interesting. Okay, now let's get into the caves again. Hold on. Is the well quicker? No, I don't think so. Oh! Shooting star, shooting star. No, I need my shooting star. Yes, please. One and two. Nice. Mr. Krabs crab! Now I am imagining it every time Vixis wakes up, Lucifer just sits at the coffee table and looks at the stars, at the stairs, and goes like, F, it has awoken. Honey, the beast has awoken! No, no, not Severus, our daughter! Oh my goodness. It's sister. Also, daughter would be funny too. Da-da-dum. So, hold on. I need these guys. I really don't understand the physics. Is it normal physics or no? Not quite. Ah, can I get it? Yes, I can, okay. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. I did not know that they would spiral further apart from each other. That's interesting. Oh, wow. I am not sure if I can get that, actually. Maybe next round? Yes, okay. Then I just need the duckweed nectar. Which should be all the way down in the last area. Oh, there is a special one of those little guys. Let me... Oh, I still have to record these two? Oh. Well, don't mind me then. Okay. That would look be a funny animation to make. Yeah, sadly I'm no hero animation. I need a medic bag. Wait, what? Did I miss my message? What did I miss? I should read the Transformer and My Little Pony comic. Yes, they collaborated. What? That must be... But what type of My Little Pony are we talking about? I wonder. Because there are multiple ones already, right? Also, you're a special one. Let me write you down real quick. Yeah, I don't need you. I need this little guy down here. That is one. And that's two. Yep, that's the island I need to be on to get back to my house. Use only one more time. Cancel. I want to repair it first. Yep. And repair. Nice. Now I can use it. Friendship is magic. I sent a comic over at the Discord. Oh my gosh, it is really them! Okay, that is kind of cool though. At least in my opinion. Okay, I need duckweed nectar juice and roasted fort rat. Let's do this and that too. I honestly want to read that comic now. Because it sounds like fun. Okay, I can make... Yeah, I can make all of them perfect. Let's hope that we might even get, like, procs of them. We don't need to make too many anymore in the future. Okay, that's that. Then I need a fog foxtail fur powder. And stir, stir, stir. Optimus Prime transforms into a party bus for Pinkie Pie to party? What? Really? Okay, that's hilarious, actually. What on earth? But that is such a Pinkie Pie thing to do. Convince Optimus Prime to turn into a party bus. I already know it existed, but I never bothered to think reading it. I think it's so funny. I did not see that coming at all. Not even in the slightest. Okay, and Dark Barrier Potion, yes. Real. But that's often that, more often than not, you are aware that certain things exist, but either you don't have, like, motivation or the time to read stuff or look at stuff. But then someday it's just like, oh, I really need to look at that, or I really need to watch that and whatever. Oh, I got that twice. Nice. Okay, then let me go to the museum. And see what we can find. There was also an Avengers and Transformers collab. Yeah, but that one I see more than My Little Pony and Transformers, actually. Because Avengers and Transformers, with Iron Man especially, that seems very on the nose. I think Iron Man made an armor called the Transformers Buster. What? So it was like the Avengers against the Transformers? What? And then let me guess, they used it against the Decepticons. Probably. Okay, I need to appraise those two. Okay, and the meteorite. And donate. Yes, I'm done with the potions. Let's go. Okay, that's cool. Oh? Oh, that's the first time we got something doubled, actually. Exchange star crystal. Oh. Okay, I see. Okay, fine. I'll do that. Okay, let me look into the potion section because I want to see that. Yeah, look at all the potions! Let's go! Now, next up are the candies. Hi there, father! Welcome! He has returned! Good morning, how are you doing? Let me give you a shout out, even though my shout out widget does not work for some reason. I hope it still doesn't work. Guys, make sure to check out Father Returns. He has a very cool VTuber, in my opinion. He made him itself. Blah, 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 blah. Pronouns are not pronouncing today. He made the VTuber himself. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, I need to make 3 of all of them! Ooh. That's going to be quite a workout. Oh my gosh, that's a lot to take care of, actually. But that's fine, it's fine. Hold on. Heard that one, grab it, yes. That sounds a bit weird, to be honest. They were helping fight the Decepticons, okay. Tony Stark turned A god corpse as an Iron Man suit while fighting Hulk, who by this point in the comics was blessed by Satan himself in Marvel Comics rules. What? Okay, that sounds crazy. Doing well, so sorry, but we're better than yesterday. Okay, that's great to hear. Were you able to record stuff and so on? Did it work out, or did your bruised hip, rip, not hip, got in the way? I hope not. Where's the milk? No, wait, the milk. Yeah, exactly. No, I did not make that sentence up. Honestly, it sounds like a made-up sentence, but I know you would not do that to me. At least I hope so. Well, I didn't make it, Ella. I did draw the concept art for it and my puppet though. Oh, I thought you did, because you said you made it yourself. I figured you did it on your own. But cool. Yeah. Pilk? Pepsi and milk? Pilk? Wait, what's pilk? Ew. That sounds gross. Thank you for the shout out, by the way. Don't you worry, I ended up going to the hospital, broken rib, but nothing beyond the— Oh! Damn. I'm sorry to hear that. A broken rib is no joke. Hi there, Bjorn? Is that Mark from Coral Island just a little bit older? Also, let me just hydrate real quick. Because me do be thirsty. And there we go. We need the caulk? Caulk? I don't have the time to learn rigging, lol. Yeah, rigging is tough. Coke plus milk, you. Sip. Right.
Ah! Hey! Rubram, who's this? Yep, Uncle Bjorn!
Name's Bjorn. You're the witch who cleared the prickly vines in the village, right?
Oh, yes. I cleared the prickly vine in Wisteria.
Thank you.
Huh? Uncle Bjorn, you're really loud.
Thank you so much for the self-care spell. I'll do that in a moment. Guess I'll try taking softer then, Rubram. Sorry. I worked in a noisy place for years, so I'm not used to speaking up. Thanks to you, I can call this village home again. So I wanted to say hello. So he's new in town? Oh, well, speaking up means I can hear you loud and clearly, so that's nice too. I'm glad to meet you. I'm Ellie Blue River, from the Witch House. Oh, Ellie, now that's a fine name. No one ever said that before, but thank you anyway. Well then, Miss Ellie. The welcome party's all set. Let's head to the village. Just call me Ellie. No miss needed. Got it, Ellie. Okay, while we wait for the cutscene to happen, I'm going to stretch, and you guys should too. Make sure to hydrate it, do some stretching, and untrimp yourself from your chairs, because we all need it. And if you don't, this witch is going to put a little spell on you that makes your rear glued to your computer for all eternity. So better beware and self-care. Let's go! I'm so glad I made my VTuber model myself. I could never afford to pay someone to make one. Yeah, yours looks amazing. A PewDiePie son? What? Where did that come from? KK gonna get the day started. I'd catch you later. Don't you worry. I see you around, Faris. Thank you so much for stopping by. Bye-bye. He looks scary. Ah, that face. He does look scary. His eyes are straight up yellow. Yup. I've been away for 30 years, and now I'm finally back. Although I do have to say his sprite looks cooler than his his in-game sprite looks better than his portrait, if you know what I mean. I would have returned sooner, but those those strange prickly vines kept me away.
I'm just glad you made it back, Bjorn.
I missed you too, Annette. Aside from you and Arden, most folks here are new faces. Arden didn't seem to remember me, so it's like meeting everyone for the first time.
Can't blame him. You were just a scrawny boy when you left.
Years of hard work will do this to a man. When I first saw him at the gate, I thought he was a giant monster. You've built quite the muscles. Are you a blacksmith as well? Nope. I spent most of my life driving trains. Decided to retire early and settle down.
Well, welcome home, Bjorn.
Thanks, Ellie. And most of all, thank you everyone for preparing such a warm welcome. Thanks to you, I got the rare experience of seeing someone other than a tipsy Kala at 4 in the morning.
Knocking on doors at dawn gave me quite a scare.
I was too excited, so I was wandering around early.
Uncle Bjorn, when are you resettling off the big one you brought?
Perfect timing, Rubberum. Now let's celebrate with some firecrackers. Yay! Please don't explode in my face. Ooh. That's one loud, flashy firecracker. Feels too big for a little village festival. This kind only sells in the capital. Thought it might come in handy, so I brought some. Judging by your faces, I made the right call. Could use it to scare off wild animals too. Yeah, that loud voice must be quite useful. Oh, I brought more than just firecrackers. If you saw what's in the rest of those boxes, you'd be shocked. Judging by the pile of crates, it's not just something small.
Yep, Uncle Bjorn said he got us all expensive presents.
What? Rubberum, don't tell them. Now the surprise game I planned is ruined.
You're not planning to play all day, are you? We've got plenty to do.
Were you planning to hand them all out? Your decorations are nice, but the audience doesn't seem ready for this level of show.
That is a lot of gifts.
It's really no trouble, but compared to what I imagined, I didn't want to burden anyone, so after talking with the knight, I only brought useful things. For the painter, a paint set of 180 colors. For a librarian, 10 sets of silver bookmarks. I make my own paint, actually.
And I wouldn't dare use bookmarks that expensive.
I also brought hats for every season for the little lady.
Oh, Dana wants a cute one!
What if I can't give this away? My ice-breaking plan.
It's nice to have you back, Bjorn. Leave the gifts in the storage. People can take what they like.
Yes, exactly.
Then how about everyone leaves here with something for Bjorn? Carrying gifts home always feels nice. It's just like birthdays.
A gift money statue? Okay.
Can I pick some snacks?
Take all you want, Rubberum. And if anyone needs anything else, just tell me. Being part of such an exciting welcome party is a gift to me. Gifts are great, but I'm looking forward to the days we'll share from now on. Next time, skip the presents and share a drink with us instead. And bring more beef bread.
Agreed. From now on, we're all neighbors.
Thank you. Let's be friends with each other.
Uncle Bjorn, you're even louder than a gaga bird. So that means all the villagers have come back now, right?
What's wrong, Annette?
It's nothing. Just, it seems like all the villagers are finally back.
A festival!
A festival? A festival?
Everyone's returned! Let's throw a celebration to mark the occasion! Now that's a good idea.
Rex.
Huh? What?
No, he's right. We've welcomed newcomers and the old villagers are back together again. A festival would be perfect. Yay, a festival!
I bet there will be tons of delicious food, right?
Let's move somewhere else and talk the details. Yes, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So, how should we go about it?
Lots of tasty food. That's the most important part.
I can take care I can take care of that.
I'd love to have another concert. Last time's performance didn't quite hit the mark.
Oh, a concert! Dana's gonna sing! Alright. We'll take our time planning.
If Dana's going to sing, I would love that. Okay. I'll lend a hand too.
Isn't there anything I can help with?
Ellie, why don't you take a break this time? You're always the one working the hardest. For once, just enjoy the festival. Alright, if you say so. Don't worry, we'll put together the most amazing celebration you've ever seen. Just please don't bury anybody under rocks this time, okay?
Okay, I'll sit this one out then.
Speaking of which, didn't a knight say she was stepping out for some fresh air? Where is she?
I think I saw her heading towards the large tree earlier. Let's go take a look.
Will do.
I think PewDiePie's son is named Bjorn.
Really? I did not know that actually. I know he has a son, but I never bothered to learn his name. Because I don't know. Oh. PewDiePie, I have stopped watching him years and years ago. Chicken? Access, check DMs, yes.
Why are you hiding in the drawer, Alex?
Oh my god. That's me hiding from Bjord. Yeah, he seems to be very loud. That is very true. Oh, there we go.
What's everyone doing out here? That Wisteria tree. It's been on everyone's mind lately. We're trying to figure out how to save it.
It's going to be tough. It's still alive, but just barely.
It's been with us for so many years. It's practically one of the villagers itself. So this is what Knight was so worried about earlier. Yes, the people have all returned, but the tree, it's not what it used to be. It's like someone never came back at all.
Let me take a closer look.
You will?
I don't know if it will work, but I'll try.
Thank you. Just don't push yourself too hard. Nothing lasts forever. When it's time to let go, we let go. Alright, we've been away long enough. Let's head back.
And it's loud. Oh, wait. I think I stopped watching PewDiePie around the bridge incident. The bridge incident? What was that? I think I stopped somewhere around the Harlem Shake, or at least when the Harlem Shake came out, I stopped watching PewDiePie frequently because he began to upload a lot of trash content, which I didn't enjoy. I was more there for the horror content. And I've discovered Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, and I figured I liked their content more than PewDiePie's back then at least. But I really stopped watching him altogether. Like, sometimes I would just peek in every now and then, but when the thing was with Disney, that was too much. Way too much. And it's because Bjorn is scary and his loudness scares me. Oh my god, the Transformers are Generation 1? What do you mean? We get talking Bumblebee. Wait, what are you talking about? Real? Huh? Bridge incident is the N-word? Oh. I did not know that. When did that happen? PewDiePie was playing a game and at a bridge he accidentally said the N-word. Oh my gosh. And Tyler Shredder! Welcome in!
The food will be prepared by Clayla and Arden. Me, Clayla and Arden. Music will be Elvin and Kayla's department.
Then what should I be in charge of?
Ellie, you've worked so hard lately. This time, just enjoy the celebration.
We're still going to take care of the tree.
Alright. See you then.
It's nice to rest, but feels a little too quiet for me. Then think about how to save the Wisteria tree. It's ancient. None of the potions you know will be enough. Let's take another look and see if we can come up with something. Will do, will do. Gen 1 Transformers is the original Transformers design. Like Bumblebee is a beetle car and Togs, he's just a dude. Oh! I didn't know that.
Is it even alive?
Barely alive, I think were Roy's exact words.
It's been part of this village for ages. I really want to try and save it. Anyone here know plans well? Roy, maybe?
Didn't seem like Roy knew much when I spoke with him earlier.
Then... Oh! Lisa! She's a witch who specializes in plants. She might know something.
True. Though last time her results looked more like a mess of prickly vines.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Let's ask her anyway. Will do, will do, will do. And I'm also going to talk to the rest of the villagers. Cat caretaker! Is he the one that has taken care of the cats before? That would actually make a lot of sense. Sorry, couldn't be here earlier. I had to fix my headphones, so they turn on again. Don't you worry, don't you worry. Real life stuff is more important. Thank you for the head patties, Ocean. Thank you. Ellie, thank you for visiting me. Looks like you're having a nice day.
So I am. What about you, Bjorn? How does it feel to be back at Wisteria after so long?
Great. It's like returning home after an outing. Although the village has changed a lot. Seeing a knight in Arden makes me feel at home. I'm so glad to be back. And I wanted to tell you about my conversation with a knight. Care to hear it?
Sure. What did you talk about?
I told the knight that I want to help with everything that contributes to the village. She was glad to hear it, and encouraged me to do so. So I pondered over it and made this draft. Tell me what you think.
A cat castle! It's so adorable! But... Bjorn, you once left a cat encyclopedia in the village, didn't you?
How did you know? I did lose one when I passed by the village.
So that was really yours! No wonder the art styles are the same.
It happens to be near Wisteria, so I walked around the village. Since then, I've been dropping by every time the train stops near it. Whenever I visit the place, I take care of the cats and chat with the knight. That was how I lost the encyclopedia. Although the encyclopedia was lost, I ended up moving back, so it was a blessing in disguise.
You're so devoted to the village cats. You've drawn such fun art of them.
It's nothing. A castle for the cats certainly deserves a meticulous design. The cats don't have even a proper shelter. I want to provide a place for them to live together.
Really? Is this a blueprint? How much will it cost to build such a castle in Wisteria? Before that, is it even possible at all? It looks almost as big as the village itself.
No need to worry. I've bought 50 books or so on castle building. I plan to build as I learn, so the cats can have a cozy home as soon as possible. I've even made a shopping list of all the materials required.
Shall we consult Kyla before construction begins? Kyla's a carpenter. You should pick her brains about the castle.
Right. I forgot Kyla. We've got an expert within reach. The village's anniversary party, preparations, constructions of the village train station. I've got so much work to do. But the castle is the most urgent. I need to go to Kyla.
If you're busy, I can show you the blueprint to Kyla for you.
Really? That's so kind of you. Alright, I'll leave it to you.
Yes, you will ask Kyla's advice before you begin the construction, right?
Of course. As the best carpenter, Kyla may come up with a greater castle design. I'm counting on you, Ellie.
Sure thing. Wait, Pixis, what day is it? Friday the 13th of February. Alex, how are you doing, my friend? And what date? Yep, exactly. I'm doing alright, chilling nice, but what day? One day before Valentine's Day? Yeah.
I have a feeling it's Wednesday for some reason. No, it's Friday. Isn't Valentine's Day tomorrow? Yes. Wait, Friday and it's the 13th? Yes, it is Spooky Friday. I should have made a horror stream, right? Would have been more fitting. Hold on. I have to talk to Kyla twice now, but I also want to talk to the ladies. And play with the kitty. Which hates me. At least play with me. Come on. Hello? Sakura? Come back. Yes, that's right. Come on. Nice. And one more. Oh! I think Roy's quest is going to continue. Okay, she still doesn't want to be petted, which is fine, but here, take some food. Hi, Roy! Hello, Ellie. How may I help you today? I'm here for something else. I finally made up my mind to say this. I've been worrying about you since that day. By that day? Do you mean the day at the Blue Rose Field? Actually, I've wanted to apologize this whole time. Sorry, I was being inconsiderate. No. I'm the one who should apologize for having left you there. It doesn't matter. And you were injured because of my reckless actions. It's okay. You just wanted to help. I understand. I know it. Roy? Hold on. Sorry. I want to talk to you, but I need to get back to work. What? Wait, Roy! He seemed to be dodging the conversation, but he looked like his usual self, didn't he? He isn't as upset as we imagined. Isn't that good news? No, that is weird. He was acting like nothing happened. He cherishes them so much. The memories of his teacher and the Blue Rose Field. He was so sad. Seeing him acting cool only worries me more. What's there to worry about now, that he's back to his usual self? That is the problem! My sixth sense says so. If it concerns you that badly, try to talk to him again. But he avoided me just now. He may keep acting that way. Shall I talk to Roy right now? Yes. Alright, let's talk to Roy again. I must hear his true feelings this time. Sure will do. Bad luck is in a big corner today. We have all the good luck in our stream. We don't need bad luck. Friday the 13th is... We're safe from those type of curses in the Spirit Grove. It's Valentine's Day tomorrow, and I'm like every year single on this day. Aww. Then you have to celebrate to be single, because honestly there are a lot of things that are really cool if you're single. And that you can do if you are in a couple or in a relationship. Not for me, I nailed my presentation today. Nice! I'm doing better, that's good. Welcome to the club. Yup. It already got me in some point. Oh, what's that? I drank champagne with kings and queens. Oh my gosh. It took me a hot second to know that this is the greatest showman. I drank champagnes with kings and queens, politician, yeah. For years and years, yeah. Look at the photos. There you have my bad luck. Hold on. Oh, rip. That is a broken card chain on the picture. I am so sorry to see that. But hey, it's better if it's the chain because that is kind of easily replaceable than the whole bike. Anyone want to move with me to Nagahamacho Aoshima, otherwise known as Cat Island? Oh my gosh, I've seen like pictures and photos of that one. There are so many cats. Imagine being allergic. But my chain doesn't fit. Well, my chain doesn't feel too well. Okay, let's get the fourth chain for the bike. Oh my gosh. Sing a big sis. No, I don't want to. I'm scared. I'm too shy to sing. Wanna sing it too? Yeah. And nothing about the flower shop looks out of the norm. Was I overthinking? I think so. The blue rose is gone. Hold on. Oh, she also noticed it. Wait, the blue rose is gone. He used to cherish it so much. Everything is normal. Everything is so normal that it's abnormal. Roy, let's talk. Ellie, what do you want to talk about? If it's not urgent, It's urgent! It's an emergency! What is it? Where's your blue rose? Roy? I've discarded it. What? Why? It was so important to you. Because it was a fake. There's no point in keeping it. But it carried your cherished memories with your teacher. Maybe I was the only one who cherished those memories. If he really considered me family, he wouldn't have made me a soldier. Yet, like an idiot, I wore the pansy brooch he gifted me. And you are still wearing it, by the way. Roy, please! It's not like you to say such things. And what are such things? Such ideas just like that blue rose? They are make-believes. Paths you believe, relations you believe, and even miracles. None of them is real. I don't think so. They say that witches help those in their reach. I know you're a nice person, Ellie, but you don't need to help me just because it's a witch principle. Wait, I'm not helping you because it's a witch principle. That's very arrogant of you, don't you think? No. I didn't mean to look down on you, Ellie. We shouldn't have talked about this. We should have just chatted like usual. I'm sorry. But please leave me for today. Wait, Roy! I haven't finished! See you next time. And he kicked us out. He threw me out. I'm doing this not as a witch, but as Roy's friend. I'm just trying to help a friend. Don't linger on it. It might simply have been a bad time. I've never seen Roy that shaken. If only I could do something for him. Where could Roy have discarded the blue rose? Told you not to linger on it. I can't help it. Roy was so happy when we talked about the blue rose. He can't have thrown away a flower that important. What's the point of finding it when he has said he doesn't want it? I must do something or it's over. That's all the more reason to find it. Someone might have seen it. I'll ask the villagers if they've seen Roy going anywhere with the blue rose. You do take after your mother. Go ahead then. Sure will do. My parents are both at home. My dad will scold me. Why would they scold you when you sing? Next, I sing, then you sing. I'll tell him that you want to sing. I don't know someone who is allergic to cats. I know too, yeah. You know my cousin. He don't care if I want to sing. He will tell me to shut up. Really? What? No, Andronic. Oh, I think he's allergic for cats. Oh. Oh no, so bad. I think he is, yeah. I don't remember it good because of my goldfish memory. You know what I remember? What? Yeah, I'm actually jiggling like a child right now. Oh, what happened? What happened? The Transformer and My Little Pony comic is going to be my best read. What? Why? Wait, you can laugh. Only Tia knows that. Very true, very true. I have heard it. I have heard it live on Discord. Okay, wait. I have to talk to a lot of people then. I even have to talk to Roy. I kind of doubt that he is going to tell me a lot. At least I would be surprised. The main bad guy in My Little Pony summons the Transformers just because they can? Okay.
Dana is all grown up now. Sleeping alone at night doesn't scare Dana anymore. Still, on really dark nights, it does feel inconvenient to go to the bathroom. If I can see well, I may trip. And if I trip, it hurts. So I've been wondering what to do. But, you know, Elvin says that if you put up a dreamlike... Wait, that doesn't sound right. That if I put up a dream like a fairy tale, the moonlight will shine through and I won't trip at night. But Elvin doesn't sell it. Ellie, do you know where to get one?
Maybe.
I haven't seen it.
Is that true?
They say Roy hasn't been very energetic lately. I was idling near his place, trying to figure out a way to cheer him up. That was when I saw it. He went out with the rose, a shovel and a watering can.
With a shovel and a watering can?
Yep, that's all I know. Was he heading somewhere far away?
Thank you, Dana. That's the clue I was looking for.
If you need anything else, just say the word.
Okay, that is a very important thing, actually. But I think I still need to talk to everybody. And the opening page is just a jab at how ridiculous the whole crossover is. Oh, my sister sent me a message. I looked at it without reading it. Then I forgot about it. And I just went the audacity of me to just leave her on read like that. Oh my gosh. Yes, Soundwave is in the comic. Ooh, now we're just missing Hatsune Miku. Okay, you're not the person I need to talk to then. Fine by me. There we go. Then let's try A Night in Rubberum. Also, why is it lagging more than usual today, I wonder?
So that's why Roy's been so gloomy. That boy takes everything seriously. At this rate, he might collapse from fatigue. Maybe I should get him some pies.
Night, you're also worried about Roy.
It's not just me, everyone does. Even more so since Royce takes care of the flowers in the village. I can't thank him enough. I hope he gets well soon. And Ellie, you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you need anything, just let me know.
Will do, will do. I still can't believe the internet decided to ship Soundwave and Hatsune Miku. I mean, why not, right? Both are popular franchises, both are kind of teal looking like, and both like music. What about my man Donald Duck? And yes, if I have an excuse to mention boobs, I will take it. Do it. Just do it. Okay, that was not it. Maybe Kyla? Oh my gosh, the lags are getting worse and worse. Is that because of the game? Probably need to restart. Okay, Kyla doesn't know? Oh. Then I'm going over to the other side. Maybe Vince knows something. And Alvin too. Why think of an excuse? Just do it. Exactly. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Okay, Vince. Do you maybe have seen him? Also no. Huh. How many people do I need to talk to? Okay, 4 more still. And one of them is a mystery one that I don't know yet. Oh!
Ellie, have you been well lately?
Of course! I've been doing fine as always. How about you? Feeling better since the last time?
Yes, much better. But I received a letter from someone unknown. It seems like whoever sent it knows exactly what you and I have been working on.
You mean our translation of the Silent Guardian?
That's right. I was going to show you the letter, but the moment I read it, it burned to ash in my hands. That's why I suspected it came from a witch.
Oh, was it Kent, maybe? Do you remember what it said?
Yes. It told us to stop digging into the book. To stop breaking the seals. Otherwise, they said they'd step in themselves.
Good grief!
If they said they, that must mean it's more than just one person.
Erin, you're not hurt, are you? You only got a threatening letter, nothing worse? Have you told Rex? Or Kent?
No, you're the first. I only received it yesterday. I was torn who to confide in. The threat felt so too serious to dismiss.
So, you intend to face the fear? At this point, your sudden interruptions don't even surprise me anymore.
When you speak of fear, you mean... was I afraid of the threat itself? No, that doesn't scare me. What I truly fear is the regret if I never saw this through.
So, you choose not to remain silent. If you abandon the work now, I shall forget my existence as a book forever. Even if there is no turning back. Are you prepared?
Yes.
Erin! You've decided to continue the translation, right?
Yes. I've been thinking about it ever since you left. About my father and my family, whom I've yearned to know all the time.
All my life, sorry.
I need to learn the truth. Whatever awaits, I'll see this through to the end. You'll help me, won't you?
Of course. I've been waiting for you to say that. Mr. Silent, tell us what we must do next. The festival of all festivals. The rite that proves one has become a witch. The first graduation ceremony of the School for Witches. Reenacted before my eyes. The first School for Witches graduation ceremony? Another ritual about the school? Is there a specific reason for this? Because I must witness that ceremony. Strange. A book crafted by witches demanding to see a graduation ceremony? Yeah, I figured you wouldn't explain.
My mother once told me she watched the School for Witches graduation ceremony. And still, that wasn't the very first graduation.
What? How? For an ordinary human to step into the school is nearly impossible.
The year my father graduated from school was the year they married. He secretly invited her to the ceremony. He risked expulsion for it. Why he went that far, I'll never know. That's why her story stuck with me. She said it was the most beautiful sight she'd ever seen.
That part's true. It's a spectacle. Of course, we won't be able to recreate it as grandly as the real thing. But what made the first graduation ceremony different, I wonder? The first ceremony must have been ages ago. Which means the best way is to dig up old documents, right?
Ellie, I should warn you.
Evan said he can't really help with matters involving the Silent Guardian. Wait, you know Alvin is a witch too?
Yes. After we broke the first seal, he visited the library. He encouraged me, then told me to continue my work with you. Said he'd rather remain a supporting role himself. He even told me it was fine to mention he's a witch, since he already knew.
That's true. Ellen told me from the start he had no intention of hiding it. We should ask Diane for help.
I head there right away.
Sure will do, sure will do. But one thing at a time. Okay, she also doesn't know. But he does know something, because he is at least one of the... Oh my gosh! He has a cat toy in his hands! How cute is that? Oh my goodness! Bjorn? Are you lost in thought? Bjorn? Looks like he's deep in his own world. Ah, think I will give up that easily? Here it goes. Ha! Bjorn, can you hear me? No, Ellie. When have you arrived? I've been here the whole time. What on earth are you thinking about that's got you so focused? I was thinking about my face. Your face? Yes. I visited a knight recently. She looked busy, so I offered to look after Rubram for a bit. But then Rubram got all teary, hiding behind the knight and saying my face is scary. The knight sighed, saying I shouldn't do that. But I didn't do anything. How did you approach him exactly? Like this. Rubram! A knight's busy, I'll play with you! Come over here, be a good one. Ah! What's up with you two? Does he really not... Oh, does he really not get it, or is he pretending? Well, Bjorn is huge. Anyone would be startled if he suddenly come close with that expression. But he has such a hearty laugh. I think it would be fine if he approached smiling. Like this? Haha, Rubram, I play with you! This man knows no middle ground. Good, from now on this is how it will be. Thanks for the tip, Ellie. I'll try again with Rubram later. You sure about that? It's much better than before. Don't worry about it. Nope. He's still very scary. See, you make a strong point right here. Exactly, Alex does. Oh god, one of the pages covers is Fluttershy with Soundwave's Decepticon mini cassettes. Aww. And two favorite characters in two completely different franchises. Nice. He has to like Fluttershy. Fluttershy is adorable. This is the most ridiculous comic ever. Check Discord, hold on. Okay, that is funny. How on earth does she have holes in her hooves? I agree, his face is scary. I like his face. I like his face too. The only thing is he looks so... His eyes look so dead. Which is kind of weird. Wisteria has... Is that supposed to be... has? Ace? Wisteria has changed a lot. It's not as bustling as the city, but quite lively for a small village. I do miss the old days, but it's not bad now either. Here point? Oh, wait. Blue Rose? I don't think we'll find it in the village. Why? Because I stroll every inch of the village every day. Maybe you've simply overlooked it. That can't be. I've inspected every nook and cranny of this village. I think it's probably gone. You don't sound quite certain, do you? Anyway, I've never seen it. Where on earth is the Blue Rose then? Why are you looking for it? The Blue Rose is important to Roy. He says he no longer needs it, but I want it back anyways. I see. Is that why he's been so listless? Huh? Bjorn, you've also noticed it! I didn't, but then a knight told me about it. No wonder he's been zoning out a lot with watering the flowers. It looked the same as usual when I greeted him, so I thought I was imagining things. But after further observation, I've found that Roy often looks depressed and tired when he's alone. What a shame. I could have done something to help had he told me about his trouble. I hope he recovers soon. You're already working at it. If the Blue Rose isn't in the village, it must be somewhere outside. Let's ask someone who often travels beyond the village. They may know something. Rex! Gotcha.
He looks like he saw 3 world wars and lived to tell the tale.
That is very true. It looks like if Alex doesn't get to sit on your lap. Fair point, actually. Okay, hold on. Where's... Okay, everybody else that I have to talk to is down at the bakery. I'm pretty sure Alex would be very upset if he cannot get into my lap. I think that is very, very true. Also, where does this place go? Just around the bakery? Okay. Did I chit-chat with her? I think so, right? No, not a gift. Chit-chat. Yep, I did. And Cleela.
Work matters the most to me, so I prefer hobbies that aren't too demanding. The bakery is my top priority. A hobby that gets in the way of that isn't a hobby for me. So I've picked up sewing and ideally light activities. Since coming here, I've enjoyed sewing with fox tail fur. The yarn is so soft and great for making various items. You should try using it too. Blue Rose? I think Dana has mentioned it before. Really? You know where to find it? Sorry, I didn't note it down and I can't recall it anymore. I guess I have to ask someone else. By the way, how's Roy doing? What do you mean? Roy is a patron of the bakery, but he seems downcast recently. I hope he can cheer up soon. He's not usually like this.
I feel the same way.
As for the Blue Rose, Dana may know something.
Yeah, we already talked to Dana, so... Like I informed you just now, I've discarded that item. I no longer have need of it, therefore retrieval is unnecessary.
I don't think I can pry anything out of Roy. Someone may have seen it. I shall ask around.
Who are you asking?
Maybe I should ask a knight. She cares a lot about the villagers, so she may know Roy well.
Yeah, we know already that we have to talk to Rex, but we probably have to wait for a while until he's back. So, who else do I need to talk to? Again, villagers, Kyla. Let's go to Kyla. I've chit-chatted with everybody else, right? No, I'm missing Theo. Theo is still missing. Hold on, hold on. Right? Yep. Okay, Rex is also soon done. But first things first, Theo's probably at home. Let's check here.
Man, I'm not that scary. Yes, that would be very sad. Aw,
Who said about it being scary? He looks like he found out Santa is not real as an adult. That is actually a very valid point, Osha, man. That is actually so valid. I'm playing pranks is my daily routine. It should add some liveliness to such an eventless village. He does have a point. Okay. I'm smelling food. No way. What? Spike and Grimlock? Spike and... Look. What are you talking about? Santa's real! Fun fact, in Austria we don't celebrate Santa Claus, we celebrate something different on Christmas Eve. Oh, I missed it. Spike is the small dragon in My Little Pony. Oh, yeah, that's true, the violet one, right? But who's Grimlock? Remember, it's a T-Rex. Oh, I've seen pictures of Grimlock. I didn't know that was his name. Wait, yes, my girlfriend told me about that. Did she? How did she know? Interesting. Wait, what? Did I... Huh? Did I already feed it? Maybe. This day has been going on for a while, so I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, I wanted to go to Kyla. Because Rex is currently not in town. Oh, and there's a hidden kitten. Are you one of the maxed out kittens? I cannot see it properly. Nope. You still need some love. Well, my first ex-girlfriend, she was from Austria. Oh, I didn't know that. But yeah, it's true. It's very true. Come on, kitty. Let's play. You really pick very far away girlfriends. Actually, Alex. Listen. I'll do be listening. Hey, it has level up. Let's go. Which level is it now? Level 2. Nice. Toasty's level 2. Let's go. No, that is Toasty's food. That is Toasty's food. Yep. Okay, perfect. I don't want to purchase stuff. I want to go to Kyla. Oh, also, I want to double check. Errand. So that's not going to be a new quest. Can I have it that people that are far away treat me better than the people that live close to me? Yeah, and she fell for me, I fell for her. Boom, relationship. Yeah, the thing is, if you look online for people to date, you have a pretty... well, you have a bigger range than when you look locally, right? And you probably find someone that is more like you, I would say, or that aligns with your goals in life better. But yeah, the distance is often the problem. Why is there canonically a giant book on how to be a decent transformer in the transformer base? What? Really? Yeah, aww. Hi, Ellie. Check it out. The sofa's all done. Whoa, it looks super comfy. Really? Great. I hope Theo likes it. I'll go find Theo. Thanks, I appreciate it. Will do. Nope. I can still look into the shop. No. I have not seen her sell stuff from the star range of... how's it called? Furniture. Which is kind of sad. Kyla, could you have a look at this blueprint? Are you building something? Let's see. Oh my, is it Rubram's artwork? He's a genius. Not Rubram. It's a blueprint made by Bjorn. Bjorn? Then that's a different story. I can't see much talent in him. And is this a castle? And there are cats in it? Right. He wants to build a castle for village cats. And this is the blueprint he showed me. Kyla, what do you think? It's hard to build a structure of such a scale. I don't think there will be enough space even if we demolish both the library and the stage. I figured as much. And it's not like Bjorn has built a house before. I see. He's just doing it on a whim then. It's going to be ambitious, but you can't afford a failure if this plan is too grand. So, building such a castle is unrealistic, right? If you ask me, I think Bjorn should start with smaller tasks before he challenges something this ambitious. A test? Right. If you want to do something for the cat, try to first make something they like. That way, you'll know if your plan is realistic. As the saying goes, success is the sum of small efforts. If you say so, Kyla, I'll talk to Bjorn about it. Sure will do. But first things first, I'm going to head back home so we can save. Because this day has been going on for quite a while and I really want to save. Plus, you guys know what day it is, or what day it is, how late it is, so we're going to end the stream as well. Long distance is not so fun because you still can't have physical love from them. That is true, yeah. Why the hell is Grimlock and Spike so wholesome? I don't know. Also, Spike now knows how to speak Transformer. That sounds fun. Can you have a look at this, Brooklyn? What? Can you have a look at this, Brooklyn? What are you talking about? Did I say that? No. Okay, let's see. Who are we going to raid out to? You said that instead of blueprint. Oh yeah, yep. I did a hiccup there. I did somehow mix up the letters a little bit. Yes, that is very true. Savia's playing Face of Mystery, but we raided her only recently. Oh, Cozy's playing the Stanley Parable. Cool. Aiden's playing Cult of the Lamp. If you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments, or in the chat as always. Oh, Peyton's playing Star Sand Island. Honestly, we haven't raided Peyton in quite a while. Right? Oh, is she having some technical difficulties? Where's the difficulty? Yes. Okay, Tia, so I haven't told you about this, but Soundwave has a brother. Yes, Transformers have siblings. Oh wait, we're ending. Yes, thanks for stream. This is not a video because we can't comment on this. We chat live, I know. I know. But you know what? We're going to raid out to Peyton's Corner. Because I haven't seen her stream in quite a while. So, here are our raid messages. Sanva's brother is Shockwave. Shocking. Dun, dun, dun. Nice wordplay. And let's just type Peyton's Corner. Peyton's Corner. Looking good. Okay, guys. You already know the drill. You already know what's going to happen next. Thank you so much for joining me in today's stream. It was lovely as always. Thank you everybody for being here. If you like my stream, please make sure to leave a follow so you don't miss out on whenever I go live. And if you want to support this channel a little bit more, a step would be very much appreciated. You can also donate some money if you want to, but it isn't mandatory. It just helps me provide you with better content in the future. And other than that, I'll see you guys on Monday with some more Little Witch in the Woods. And hopefully we're going to finish this game next week. And until then, I wish you guys a wonderful weekend and a wonderful rest of your day, night, and evening. Take care and see you. I love you all. Bye-bye.